Hello. Hello. Oh, I gotta start recording. There we go. Hi, guys. Hello. How y'all doing today? I had to wrangle Pebbles. I had to wrangle my cat, bring her upstairs. She ran away from me like, Pebbles, please. It doesn't have to be so hard, baby. You made it so difficult. Because if I'm like, if I'm not downstairs to be able to, if not downstairs, if I'm not able to watch it like the common areas of the house, then I have to grab her and store her in my room with me when I stream and shit. So, oh, what was that? Oh my god! Abel, thank you so much for being a mama for 5 months. Oh shit, poop and fart in a random Thursday night? On God? For real? Sweetie! Galaxy me, thank you for being a mama for 21 months. Holy shit, almost 2 years. That's insane. I think that's probably like around the time that I opened up memberships, I think. You alive? We're happy to see you after 20 years. Has it been 20 years? Pebbles, has it been 20 years? Hello everyone. Yeah. I let the starting screen the starting screen go on for a bit because I was like, well, it's kind of impromptu, so at least people have some time to trickle in a little bit. Hello, Hyasus, Demon Lord Nick, and Aliso, Galaxy Me. Hello, anyone else? Looks like that's everyone. Abel, Josh, Roger. Hello, guys. Welcome to the stream. Did you show your roommate the wallpaper yet? Oh no, I did not. What do I even say? What do you even say? Hey roommate, look at my fucking hentai fucking wallpaper. I don't know. Like, how's it gonna come in a conversation? How's it gonna come? How does that naturally come in a conversation? I was gonna read some dojins, but then surprise Missy stream. Oh, so are you like bricked the fuck up? Are you like bricked up right now? On a Thursday night? Like, I'm talking like hentai? Because most of the time, when I think of doujins, I'm like, bro, it's fucking hentai. But I know doujins is like a general word for like sub-published work, but I don't know. When I think of doujin, I think porn. I think porn. Was in the middle of my god today, ladies. Need to figure it out. Need to figure if I need to do a late night Friday night drive tomorrow. Ah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see my fucking food. Yeah, so, okay. So, context of this fucking stream. I decided to do impromptu stream because I was like, I'm hungry. I need to make myself some food. I'm in a snacky mood, so I'm able to eat, like, instant ramen. I have some instant ramen. Shin ramen. That's like the red Korean ramen, I think. I have to be in a particular mood to eat this ramen. I have to be in a particular mood. Because if I eat it outside that mood, I'm not going to finish the whole thing. It's going to be a fucking waste. I've done that multiple times. Maybe like 5-ish times total. Where like, I would eat it outside the mood and be like, maybe I can eat the full thing. I'm not in the mood for it, but maybe I can eat the full thing. I'm proven every single fucking time. No, I cannot. I cannot finish a fucking thing. But, like, everything, I'm caught up with, like, so many, like, anime and stuff. Usually when I eat, I want to watch something. I'm caught up in so many things. I'm like, what am I watching this fucking season? Spy Family, Ranma 1/2, or half, Ranma half, the remake. To Your Eternity Season 3. I guess Spy Family Season 3. What else am I watching? Husband Hotel. I feel like I'm watching Fiona on Cake. Is what anything else I'm watching? That's the only ones I can think of at the top of my head. I might be watching other things. But those are the things I'm watching at the moment. And I was like, bro, I got nothing else to watch. I'm caught up on everything. What am I gonna fucking watch? And I'm like, oh, I haven't watched Bâan yet. I've been waiting to watch Bâan as like a make it a watch along. And so I'm like, I may as well make an impromptu watch along stream. I should make more impromptu streams. It's kind of a I don't think impromptu streams have the same vibe on YouTube as they do on Twitch. I feel like Twitch, I feel like the impromptu streams I think do better on Twitch. Like, it just fits the vibe more versus YouTube. I don't think it fits the vibe as much. Not gonna lie. Did you watch Dress Up Darling Season 2? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. When it was airing. If I keep yapping, my fucking noodles are gonna get soggy. So it's making an excuse to make a stream to binge watch? I mean, this is not a full-ass anime. It's like basically a short film. To my understanding, if you guys are familiar, Giguk, who has gone a lot more not mainstream, but has gone a lot more popular after Trash Taste, you know, with like Joey the Anime Man and Connor, Sea-Dog VA. He self-funded, completely self-funded, like a short film. All on his own. If I remember correctly. So, apparently, he's got a pretty good response. Love Good Guk. He's an OG. I heard this anime is good. It is good, yes. Well, I heard it's good, but yeah, he's an OG. The Anime Zone, as the OGs called him, was that his original? Was that his original username, or like just kind of like, oh, the handful of anime YouTubers on the platform, and he was called the Anime Zone or some shit? Yeah, Giguk. I don't know. Is this not common information about the whole Bâan anime thing with Giguk? I don't know. I mean, I'm too presumptuous, thinking this is well known. I don't know. Well known at least within the anime sphere. Oh, the Anime Zone. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. You know what's the name? I don't... Oh, Aishin? Aishin? Hold on. Aishine? I saw a video about this dude pop up. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I haven't seen this guy in a fucking hot minute. Let me bring up his fucking... I saw some fucking YouTube videos pop up on my recommendation of this guy. I'm like, oh my god! I haven't seen him in a millennia. A fucking flashbang. Let's see. Let me grab it. You guys might remember. If you guys have been online as long as I have. Oh god, that's porn. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm showing the right fucking images, because I could potentially flash porn. Because I've been streaming Toteno. I finished up the Eroge Toteno visual novel. Eroge Toteno, so... Okay, it's not porn. Sick, nice. It's not porn. This is also not porn. I don't know if you guys remember this dude. I don't know if you guys remember this dude. If you were like on the fucking YouTube for a while, the anime space, I saw like 1 or 2 fucking videos pop up in my YouTube recommendations about this guy. I'm like, oh my god, dude, I haven't seen this motherfucker in ages. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I remember him. Him and Joey used to live together, says Joshua. Yeah, I didn't know that until recently, until I watched that fucking, like, video, like, discussing Einstein. And, like, yeah, him and Joey lived together. I'm like, oh, shit, they lived together. I knew they, like, did, like, some videos together, but I was unaware they lived together. You can't tell if that guy was infamous or not, says Enemy. So he was pretty big, I remember correctly, in, like, the anime space back in the day. He was pretty big. I don't know how big he was in comparison to, like, Giguk and Anime Man. But I remember him being relatively big. They were roommates. Damn, I'm starting to miss every stream of you and me and hers, essentially. So, the VODs are up on my R play, which they're called replays. But, I'm gonna try to have my boyfriend make stream highlights of Toteno because I really like Toteno, and I want people to see it. Fuck. I'm slurping this shit up fast and it's hurting my throat. My first burp. This shit kinda spicy. I kinda like watered it down a bit. My tolerance has gone down. Ooh, last stream was so good despite being stuck in the loop. That was wild, man. I thought there'd be more, but there wasn't. I thought there'd be more. I thought there's been a bit more like content beyond the loop, but there wasn't a whole lot of content past the loop. I might have been misremembering shit. Look at the past. I'm looking at the past chat history. Oh my god, hire us. Now I have a reason to use every single monitor in the house. Everywhere I go, mystery stream there. That sounds kinda psychotic. I feel like if I walk into a house and someone had the same stream, the same thing playing on multiple monitors, I'd be concerned about their mental well-being. Finally, 1 monitor steam machine, 27 monitors for the dick. Yeah, there you go. That's how we go about it. How are you guys doing? No, November. I should be fucking watching. I should be watching this shit while I eat. I meant to do this. I meant to watch this while I ate, and I'm just yapping. How's November for you guys? Pebbles, no, this Mountain Dew. That's not good for you, honey. Don't touch that. I don't think I've watched Joey since like 2018, not gonna lie. Oh wow, like his actual content? Or like trash taste? Cause like sometimes Joey's like I think second channel pops into my my recommendations here and there. Sometimes. And sometimes I watch him. Not too often. I feel like I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Aki? What's her full channel name actually? Aki Dearest. I feel like her YouTube. I don't know if it's like YouTube's end, but I remember Aki Dearest popping up in my feed like a lot back in the day. But now I barely see her, but she's still active. I'm like, is YouTube like kind of shadow banned or something? Is YouTube not like pushing out her shit? Cause she's still fucking active, but I barely see her. Aki, also haven't watched her since 2018. It's been a hot minute, sounds like. Never ending nut November, moving along swimmingly. Fuck yeah, let's go. Busy week, I decided to catch Chainsaw Man Rize subbed on Monday. Man, Reina Uda. How do you pronounce that? Would make me fall down. Dude, I think I'm gonna watch Chainsaw Man. I'm gonna watch the Rize movie this weekend. I say Rize movie. When I fucking ask people about the fucking movie, I say, are you gonna watch the Rize movie? Have you seen the Rize movie? Perp 3. Because that's what the movie is in my mind. It's her arc. It's her movie. So I say the Rize movie instead of Chainsaw Man movie. Yeah, it's the Rize's arc, so it's her movie. That's what's happening in my mind. It's her movie. Rize movie. I mean, it pretty much is about Rize. Yeah, exactly. So I say Rize movie. It's her fucking movie. It's her arc. Yeah, like I said, like the Rize movie, and then like people be like, the Chainsaw Man one? I'm like, yes. Yes. Oh my god, I watched the Chainsaw Man movie 2 days ago, and it was fucking fantastic. I don't doubt it. If you can, absolutely watch it in IMAX, the biggest screen you can. Oh, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. That'd be a better idea. Maybe we should actually fucking watch Bâan while I eat. Like, I fucking... Like, the point of this fucking stream. I'm not gonna watch stream for too long. I think I'm gonna cap it. I'm gonna cap it like maybe like 10 p.m. and it's 8:17 because I do have work. I do have to wake up early for work, so... I can't stick around for too long, but we're gonna... Oh my god. Paul and Etika, he used to flash porn on the stream? Was this on Twitch? Oh my goodness. God bless. Rest in peace, my dude. Rest in peace. And hentai artists trying not to show porn challenge if possible. Bro, I don't even draw much anymore. I mean, I do have a fucking. I just finished up a commission, not safe for a commission. And I'll probably post it tomorrow. I should probably put it like early access for my fucking subscribers. I should probably put early access there. Oh yeah. I managed to watch it like the day before they stopped showing in IMAX, so I just barely made it. Oh, I wonder if it's still available. I wonder if it's still available in IMAX near me, or like big screen, big fancy screen. We're all here just to chit chat for you, not to watch. I wanna watch though. I wanna watch while I eat. I wanna watch while I eat, guys. Who messaged me? Oh, it's Twitter. Not Twitter, Twitch. Okay. God, but this is a very impromptu stream. I'm not exactly in that like I'm ready to stream, guys. I'm prepared. I'm mentally prepared. No, it's like I'm eating. I'm eating. Just make sure not to make food mic noises like I do. Sure. You guys don't want to hear me slurp out fucking noodles? You want me to have me do it right up next to the fucking mic? You want ASMR? You want ASMR or me slurping up fucking noodles? Bro. I think it's like a culture thing, right? It's a culture thing. And I get it's like, it's in the name of the culture, so I understand. But when I was at a convention, I went with a couple of the people that I was like rooming with. We went to go get ramen one of the days of the con. And I think it was, you know, it supposedly, I mean, I don't know if it's like general Asian culture or particular like ethnicities like Japanese and whatnot. But supposedly, I don't live there, so I can't 100% confirm. But it is actually good to slurp your noodles and stuff, or to be noisy when you eat, because it is a sign that you appreciate the food, that you like the food. And I understand the context of like the culture, that's good. But hearing like 2 or 3 people, or like the surround sound of like in my ear while I'm eating, I'm like, please. Oh, I want to eat in peace, please. Oh god, it was so much. It was too much for me. It was like nails on a chalkboard. It was nails on a fucking chalkboard. I don't know, that sounds like an orientalized myth that Westerners say to be more obnoxious overseas. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I have no clue. One of the people in the group was, I can't say was, is Japanese. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't have to be rude for me to be like, can you please stop? Like, we're just like, I don't think they're bad people or anything. I don't think any worse of them. I'm just like, I understand it's probably culture, but I'm like, oh, this hurts my ears. This hurts my ears. Lovely people, stuff. Lovely people. I don't think any less of them. But I'm like, oh, this hurts. This hurts. $5 super chat. Thank you, Galaxy Me. If slurping hard on noodles is bad, I can't imagine on bad. I mean, I feel like I'm not saying. My partner has never been so fucking noisy on my holes. If the dude was being super noisy on my holes, I'd be like, hey dude, I appreciate it. But the noise is kinda killing it for me, not gonna lie. Given the grapefruit technique, bro, I would not. I mean, I guess like the head has to be really good for me to fucking ignore the fucking loud sounds. But we should eat my food. We should watch the movie. My noodles are getting soggy. I see them getting thicker. I don't like that. I'm gonna watch the fucking anime, guys. Let's watch it. 720. What do you think I am? What do you think this is? 1978? Subtitles in English. Let me know how the volume is for you guys. I didn't test the audio before this because I was just like, I just want to do it. I'm just gonna do the thing. Hold on. Let's go mid.
How do you think? You'll discover monumental history in Mirror.
Oh, my BGM is still on. Hold up. My BGM's still on.
That only occur once every 200 years.
That's not very loud, is it? Maybe turn off the BGM. I got it, guys. I got it. How's that? Oh, my gain's at 15. How's that? How's the volume for you guys? A little low. Yeah, okay. I gotta turn on properties. Is there JP audio? I mean, it's made by fucking English speaking guys. There might be English, Japanese audio. Oh, I can put 17 gain. How about this? It is movie night, yes. Hi, Suzo. Welcome to the stream.
I don't get it. What's he thinking?
We are now arriving at floor 1. Floor 1. Please be sure to take all your belongings with you when departing.
How's the volume there, guys? How's the volume there? I didn't test it beforehand, so sorry. You guys are going to figure it out on. I'm going to figure it out on the fly. Figure it out on the fly. A little quiet. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. 20 decibels gain. I thought that he said they were Japanese VAs. I think was Connor the one directing the voices, and I think Sydney or Sidsnap was like voicing one of the characters. So, okay, let's try it now, guys. Let's try it now.
The Cosmoliner is running on schedule. Floor 1 activation is scheduled to take place at.
Seriously?
How's that, motherfuckers? How's the audio there? How's that? How's that? How's that? Let me know how it is, chat.
I really wish you would quit going through my PC.
I'm headed out now. See you, Dad.
A little bit louder? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna boost it by 25 decibels. There's Japanese audio in the settings, but I guess dub is fine. But like... Okay. I kind of want to watch the English because I feel like the people that voiced it are like, what? Sydney's voicing one. Oh, Alex Lee is voicing Daichi. I think Alex Lee, he's one of the people in Demon Slayer. He's like pretty new talent, or like new in the mainstream. You can't see it because it's fucking covered. But he's relatively new in like the mainstream sphere. Aaron Nicole Lee. Cause like, I kind of want to hear how Sydney goes. I kind of want to hear what Sydney sound like. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm at 25 decibels right now. Let's see. Additional 25. Let's see how you guys think.
What? It's a threat level 2 zone?
This is floor 2. Floor 2. Please be sure to take all your belongings with you when you depart. Thank you for riding with Cosmoliner.
I know you're worried.
What does that sound like, guys? What are you feeling? What are you feeling? Am I good now? Is that good now, guys? That's true. I just have a lot of pet peeves with dubs, but dub sounds interesting, says Demon Lord. Like, that's fine. That's fair. Sounds like Dwayne Johnson. Is that a good thing? Or is that the main character? Is that what the guy character sounds like? Or is that how you describe the audio levels? Okay, I mean, if anything, the fucking It's like 19 minutes long. We can do like English dub, and if we feel so inclined, we can do the Japanese dub. How about that, guys? If we feel so damn inclined. Audio good? Sick. Nasty. Sick nasty. Where to start? Suzo, I think you asked earlier, why did you say you wanted to beat me up the other day? Honestly, I don't remember. I honestly cannot say. I don't remember. Not gonna lie. I say it a lot. It's out of affection. It's an affection thing. The amount of times I express violence towards Logan. Just living rent free in your thoughts. I get it. Yeah, acts of violence is my love language. That's my form of love language. Hi, Nostalgia, and welcome to the stream. Okay, my food. I am like halfway done with my food, but we're gonna watch the anime now. I'm gonna watch the anime now. I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna watch the goddamn anime. And if I feel inclined to pause and make a comment, I may do so. If I feel it's worth pausing. That was something I learned in the past from like, guys, do you just kind of want to watch the whole thing and then make my thoughts, give my thoughts at the end, or do you want me to pause every so often and give my thoughts? Because I feel like it's kind of like it's interrupting the thing. I mean, I guess when I watch along streams, oftentimes like fucking people comment, like the streamer comments in the middle of the video, like the pause. So I'm like, I guess that's how I should do it. That's how I gotta do it. I gotta study what other people do. I'm the type of person that's like, we gotta fully watch the thing and pay full attention to it. How are we supposed to pay full attention to it and keep pausing it and commenting on it? Let's pay attention. Bitches, I don't even watch, I barely watch like YouTube shorts. I don't know if that's anything, but it's like, if I want to watch thing, I watch like a video, I'm gonna stick with the video. I'm not really like, yeah, if I have enough interest in the video to fucking pull it up, I generally will watch the whole thing. I generally will. I don't really like. I don't watch like a video for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then bounce. I'm like, I commit to it. Like that's the video I'm watching. Unless it's like, oh, I want to watch it later. Then sometimes I would leave the first like 10 seconds of the video because I'm like, oh shit, actually I should watch this later. I feel like I would enjoy it more if I'm like getting ready for work or something. But yeah, you'll forget your thoughts by the end. But if I'm watching, I just never pause. That's fair. Yeah. Reaction videos need a very fine balance of pausing and letting the video breathe. It so does. Mission's becoming a reaction channel. The fate of all VTubers, bro! I do like what? Like how many watch-alongs have I done? I did Homestuck, the fucking Homestuck pilot, which I'm like, bro, it's a fucking Homestuck pilot. Of course I'm gonna do a watch-along of that. And then I do Bâan. Then I did like a Christmas movie last year. Oh, that was a while ago. Anyways, I should watch. My food's getting soggy. Hold on. So many reaction channels pause every 10 seconds to go on long tangents. It's honestly so annoying. Well, I guess that's something I will have to learn. Oh, shit, my bad.
You wanna come along?
Mom? It's Australian and British? Mom?
At Euthania, you'll discover monumental history and miracles that only occur once
It's like
every 200 years.
fucking Connor.
I don't get it. What's he thinking?
We are now arriving at floor 1. Floor 1. Please be sure to take all your belongings with you when departing. The Cosmoliner is running on schedule. Floor 1 activation is scheduled to take place at
Seriously?
18 p.m.
I really wish you would quit going through my PC.
Activate at 9 o'clock.
Do you think they have Twitter in the Steven universe? The universe is going to shit. If it does.
I'm headed out now. See you, Dad.
What? It's a threat level 2 zone?
This is floor 2. Floor.
Hold on, guys. The subtitles and the captions are slightly off, and it's throwing me off. Oh, is that? Oh no, it's in there. English original. Subtitles. English United States. What does that mean? The freaking captions were like slightly off. Like the most part, you know, it was accurate, but then a few words here and there would be off. I'm like, oh, that kind of bothers me. It's not too much, but.
Please be sure to take all your belongings with you when you depart.
I know you're worried, but I'll be fine.
Sorry to pause again. The fucking I don't know what instrument it is, but there's like a me. Hold on. Where's it? Where's that? It's not violin. Is it the fucking what do you call those? What do you call those instruments that like are like accordion? Wait, it's accordion. Is it accordion? Accordion? I hear it. I hear it. I hear it here. It's.
What?
Look for here the.
Level 2 zone?
Look for the accordion, or I guess keep an ear out for it.
This is floor 2. Floor 2. Please be
There.
sure to take all your belongings with you when you depart. Thank you for riding with Cosmoliner.
I know you're worried, but I'll be fine.
Is it harmonica? Harmonica, maybe? Accordion, harmonica. I might be harmonica. Bro, it is setting me off. It is setting me fucking off. I think that sounds very similar to like a fucking track in Fire Emblem Awakening. And it's setting off a nostalgia fucking button in my brain. And it's fucking making me go insane. I'm like, like a sleeper fucking agent. It reminds me of a Fire Emblem Awakening track. And I'm like... I almost fucking choked. Fuck. Fuck. Oh. Fire Emblem Awakening. Fire Emblem Awakening. I love Fire Emblem Awakening. It's right, the intro. There's something, I don't know. Is it the intro? It's like pretty, yeah, I think it's like early on in the game. But like I hear the fucking harmonica, accordion, wind instrument, whatever fucking is. I just think of the fucking Awakening. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna go wave of nostalgia. I'm like, whoa, whoa. There are better places to nap than on the ground, you know? Oh my god. Fuck, a little like Lisa, like Crom, and like, what's his name? Fuck, what's the guard's name? What's the tank's name? I forgot, the brown hair one. They're like, you know, like all talking to you, like, hey, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing here? Meet my sister, Lisa. Frederick, yes! Frederick! I think that's the name. Yeah, bro, I want to play a Fire Emblem again. Fuck. I want to play Awakening. Oh, the feeling would die. Anyways, sorry. I'm going on a fucking tangent about Fire Emblem Awakening. I love Fire Emblem. We can talk about my opinions about the state of Fire Emblem right now. I mean, like we can talk about my thoughts about the state of the fucking Fire Emblem shit after the video if we feel so inclined.
Fine. Have a little faith.
You have to stay here, okay? Promise I'll be back.
Bro, already, because this anime has ticked my nostalgia, I already feel better about it. I'm like, oh, you ticked my nostalgia, I'm gonna feel better about this. I'm gonna have a better experience.
Thank God you finally answered. Have you read
I'm
any of
going
my
now.
I'm going now.
You need to come home.
I know you mean well, but you have to let me do this on my own.
This is so exciting!
I'm ready now.
Understood, sir.
Oh, Cindy's doing pretty well. She sounds professional. Good for her. Dude, the music is pretty good. Music is good.
Today marks the beginning of my new life.
Today is the first day of high school. It's my first day of high school. My name is Yui. Hughes. I don't know. I saw the fucking Yui PFP in the chat. That's the first thing that came to mind. Higasawa. Yui Higasawa or some shit. I don't know. Bro, it's like when you try to pet a cat. This is the first fucking thing that came to my mind when you try to pet a goddamn cat or something. And they fucking like move their head slightly like away from your hand. It's like, fuck. Okay. I guess. Thanks. 6? Sure.
Come on. It's here. This way now. Oh, please. Come on, please. Okay. Let's see here. 13 rejections in a row. This sucks.
At least it got back to you. At least he fucking get back to you so you can move on.
Number 14. I'm begging, not another rejection. Here goes. Dear applicant, okay? We'd like to inform you you've been accepted. Accepted! Yes! I got accepted!
God bless, girls. Stick with it. Job market's rough, apparently.
Alright, that's not bad. I was never one for cooking back home.
Just a moment. It's almost done.
I always wanted to make meals with you. I should have said so.
Thank you for calling customer support. My name is Rin. What can I help you with today?
Yeah, I'm calling about the thing you sold me. Uncle Chunk broke as soon as I opened the package. I needed it for tomorrow. Send me a new one right now.
Could you please specify
Quit playing dumb. I want to talk to your manager now.
I'm so sorry.
Huh. Alright. That looks like it. Oh. Oh.
Oh God, I can't imagine call center work. Fuck that.
It's only day 1. I'll do better tomorrow.
Oh, she's cute!
It seemed
Hold on. What's her design? I like her design. Hold on.
Tomorrow.
Oh, look at her design. It's cute. I don't know, but it's still cute. And the pupper. I don't know. I think it's the hair. I think it's the hair and the eyes. Also, cozy fit. I don't know. I think the hair, the eyes, and I think the little like wing things. I don't know what they are, but like it adds to the silhouette. It looks cute. I don't know. It just caught my eye. And a cute dog. That's it. I don't know. Just thoughts.
it seems she's all right for now.
Puts the gun away.
So, Daichi, you doing any job hunting?
Not yet.
Your folks run a clinic, right? Think you'll just end up working there?
I don't know. Not if I can help it.
does that say? Oh, that looks good. Fuck. That looks good. I want some. Looks like paella. Is that a dish?
I can't go. I won't go back.
Oh my god, is she pregnant? Oh, good. Paella. 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 Fuck.
Have you ever been to a festival this big, Rin? If they have the same yakisoba style as last year, we have to.
How long is this, by the way, says Grim? Almost 19 minutes. We are, like, basically halfway through. No, the burp.
That sound. Is there a festival happening?
Is it surrounded by ocean?
Here they come! Two formation! Yes, sir!
Nada, protect the egg, okay?
I will.
Where's that signal? There! Leave the rest to us! Don't let a single one through! Yes, sir! Ursa, what are they doing here? Rin!
Get away! Quickly!
I just fucking died. Bro just perished.
Something's not right.
On that day,
On that day.
Oh wait, is this a time shit? Is this some fucking time shit like your name? Is this like a you know, because we're introduced to the characters, both character, like we see the guy coming into the fantasy world, and we see the girl going into the modern world. Not modern world, but like our world kind of thing, like modern time and our civilization kind of thing. But we see her as a kid, and she like meeting the guy, so it's like some weird time shit. Was he her dad? Oh! Oh! No, you make a good point, Demon. Like, she waved to her father by the start. Oh! Actually, let's go back. What time are we at? 10:50? Where? 10:50? Let's look at the what does he look like? What does he look like? Where are you? Hello? Oh! Yeah, that might be her dad. Or like her caretaker. And some weird time shenanigans is happening now. I don't know if time shenanigans is the right word, but it's just like what is being presented to us is kind of skewing with our sense of time. Is what we're getting. Yeah, okay, yeah, they might be. I mean, we have like less than we're like halfway through, so it'll probably be revealed to us relatively soon. Wait, that's actually really cool. Yeah, just like timing how we're introduced to these characters can do a lot. It's pretty crazy. So maybe this is how a dude becomes a dad. Caretaker, I guess.
On that day, I found the place where I truly belong. And I would never look back.
After seeing, like, Massacre.
On that day, I became a burden on Daiichi's shoulders. That's why I can't go back.
Bin, come on, let's get going. Right.
So I went to his world.
I'm all toasty warm, even though I'm covered in snow. I guess this is what alcohol does, huh?
Come on, Min, pretty please. Show us some of your magic.
No way, I can't. What if people see?
Oh, but no one's gonna notice, and it's not like we're at the office.
Besides,
Bro, sorry, tangent. I understand drinking shit now. It only took me a while. I'm like in my mid to late 20s. Which I guess is not too crazy considering like the legal drinking age in the US is 21. I think overall, I don't know if it varies by state, but like to my understanding, the legal drinking age in the US is 21. So I feel like I'm kind of late to the game getting into drinking at 20, like mid to late 20s. But I'm starting to get it now. I'm starting to like the drinking thing. So it's like a social thing. I'm not gonna like drink on like I'm not gonna day drink. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna date. Well, I'm not gonna drink just cause like, well, yeah, I drink, whatever. It's cause it's like, oh, if everyone's hanging out, sure, let's fucking get drinks, bro. Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that. Oh, you're that like to drink? I don't know if it's that crazy. I really don't like carbonation, like carbonated drink, like carbonated soda kind of thing. Drinking with friends is a great mood. It is, and I'm starting to like it more. I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to enjoy it, and I'm finding my drinks, bros, guys. Tangent, small tangent. Do I have a? I gotta make sure I don't pull up porn. Make sure I don't pull up porn. Hold on. Outback Steakhouse. We're not gonna stay on this tangent for too long, but this drink. I like this drink. Where are you, honey? Where are you? Okay, it's not the very best image, but it's gonna be fast. Oh, fucking get in there. Fuck. I found this drink. Wait, did you see my tabs? Wait, did my browser pop up? Or you're just saying random shit? No? Okay. Alright. Don't scare me, bro! Don't scare me! Don't fucking scare me! Jesus Christ. Fucking scared me. Anyways. I'd rather have my fucking desktop background show up than my fucking tabs. Like, what was there something personal on there? Bro, I don't care if you see my fucking Miyuki Sone giving a fucking tit job on my fucking desktop background. I just care, like, if it's on my email and you see, like, my real fucking name or some shit. That's what I fucking care about. I don't fucking care about the fucking porn. I'd rather show the porn and then the fucking... Oh, yeah. Anyways. But this drink. Platypus Punch. It's what? Grapefruit vodka, mango, country-style lemonade, served with Aussie platypus and egg to keep. You can't really see it. You can't really see it's cut off. But there's like a little egg that has like the little blue drink that you see being poured from the top. I think it's like butterfly PT. It probably is butterfly PT if it's like color changing. But they have like little tea and this little like broken egg, like little cup thingy. And you can pour it into your drink. And it's so good. It's a good cocktail. And... I think it's really good, and I discovered it the last con I was at, and I'm like, fuck, I could drink like 2 or 3 of these. I got one drink. I got one of these. And I didn't think there was too much. I didn't think it was too much. But apparently I said shit. I said some shit. Like, well, I was hanging out with my friends after we finished eating or something like that. And I was saying shit. And they're like, Mishi, you had one drink. And I'm like, wait, what? Wait. Am I acting up already? Is one of these enough to make me act up? Noticeably? So if I get two, I get drunk. I got two then. But this drink, I like this drink. It's good. I don't know if you're a fucking pussy baby like me when it comes to drinks. I can't fucking stand the taste of alcohol. If like fruity drinks is nice, I recommend this one. Platypus Punch from Outback Steakhouse. If you have Outback Steakhouse nearby you, this drink is fucking good. There's lemonade. And fucking tea in it too. Oh my god, it's fucking good. I like it. My baby ass can stand it, so. I didn't keep the platypus and the fucking egg. I did have like, I didn't eat a lot of my dish. Unfortunately, I had like I had some quite a bit of leftovers from that night. But it was like, and it had like my little platypus, like the little platypus figure in it, and like a little egg. But and it was in my leftover container. But I didn't finish it before the end of the convention. So when I was packing up, I was in a rush to pack up my shit, right? I was in a rush to pack up my shit, and I didn't get a chance to like pack up the fucking platypus figure and the little cup. So I didn't properly pack it up. I didn't want to fucking check out much later to save the fucking little the little cup and shit. So I'm like, okay, my bad. But I'll go to Outback Steakhouse again and I'll save it. I'll get it this time. But I'm gonna get this drink next time. Anyways, yeah, I'm getting closer, and I'm discovering more drinking things, and I like drinking when the drink is good, not when it tastes like fucking ass, which is very. It is a journey for me to find these fucking drinks that I enjoy because I don't like the taste of alcohol. Anyways, my journey to learning how to drink, which is usually at cons. Welcome back, Empathetic Gamer. Casual drinking versus competitive drink. I am not gonna. I can't say I'm competitive drinking. I'll say that for others, but I can't say I'm on the competitive side of drinking. There's other people. The other people can take that up. I'm Gucci.
Isn't your magic a part of you?
You think so? Then off to the skies I go!
What is this? Wait, what? Where the fuck did she get that from?
Isn't your magic? Oh, but your magic
Does, huh?
Oh, because she's freaking drunk. Oh, she's drunk. Oh.
I guess this is what alcohol does, huh?
Come on, Maine, pretty please. Show us some of your magic.
No way, I can't. What if people see? Oh, but no one's gonna notice, and it's not like we're at the office.
Besides, isn't your magic a part of you?
You think so? Then off to the
And she's like talking to herself and doing this shit, but I'm like, oh, she's drunk. Okay.
Auntie, on?
Why don't you come over? I'm making curry tonight.
No, cozy.
Let's close up shop early today.
Sounds good.
Mochi, it's playtime.
Luna, let's go upstairs.
No, I want to stay and play with Mochi.
You can play later.
But I'm not tired at all.
Then how about we play for a while?
Really?
Oh man, this house looks so nice.
You are.
Thank you.
Oh, that looks good.
How much fun your family has together.
Another one will be joining us soon.
Bro, like, can we look at that? Hold on, let's go back. What does that food look like? That look good.
No.
Then how about we play for a while?
Really?
What is this shit?
There.
Oh fuck, that looks good. Oh shit, that looks good. Fuck! That looks good! I can smell it! I can smell it! I think my noodles are influencing me, but I can smell that shit! Oh fuck. I want good food. She said curry, but the yellow rice, huh? I wonder if this is like a... I think this anime is like Southeast Asian inspired. Was it... Not Vietnamese. Was it Vietnamese? What's Giguk? I think he said it was inspired by like Southeast Asian stuff, but Southeast Asia is really pretty wide, so... Vietnamese? What's inspiration? Some ethnicity I don't know of. Not that I don't. Not that I don't know of, but like some sort of Southeast Asian inspiration. Let's see, background. I'm like quickly searching up. I don't know. I can't quickly find it, but I think it is, yeah, Southeast Asian of some sort. It looks good. It looks good. Oh, it might be Thai. That sounds more like it. That does sound more like it. Yeah, I think Thai might be it. I think Thai's probably it. Yeah. Oh, this looks fucking good. Oh,
There you are.
Thank you. It's lovely how much fun your family has together.
Another one will be joining us soon.
Oh yes, congratulations.
Daichi inspired me to come here, if you can believe it. I wasn't originally planning to stay all that long, but now here I am with a family.
I'm so happy for you. You're inspiring me to do the same thing.
It's okay to be honest.
You're inspiring me to get knocked the fuck up. Inspiring me to get a fucking fat load inside me. To start a family. Gotta start fighting a nice man with a juicy cock to fill me up. Get me pregnant. Yeah. I don't know. Intrusive thoughts.
Euthanians can't hide our emotions. Our wings give us away. That reminds me. Here, Dai entrusted it to me. I think you should listen to him.
Is that the dad? Daichi?
Hey, if you're watching this right now, An thought it was the right time to show you. I'm not sure how long it would have been since you moved out. Could be a week, or maybe even a year. Are you eating well? You know, I've been cooking my curry a lot, but I keep making way too much for myself because it was always your favorite.
Aw.
And I have no doubt you're working hard, but remember, you don't need to push yourself too hard. You can come home whenever you feel like it, all right?
I'm ready to go now.
Understood, miss.
The timing is kind of confusing, but that might be the purpose. That might be the intention. It's to kind of confuse us a bit. No fucking magic. Oh!
I'm back.
Welcome home, Ren. Ooh, tonight's special's a Euthanian favorite. Dai's famous curry.
It looks amazing. How?
What do you think?
It's the best.
I'm gonna see. Let's see the credits. I think it was cool. I think it's pretty sick. For like a fucking self-funded. If you think about it, this is a fucking, essentially, this is like a fucking YouTuber project. I think that's pretty sick, all things considered. For like a YouTube project, that's pretty sick. That's pretty fucking sick, I would say. Dude, congrats to Giga. Holy shit. Like, that's good. My DF turned into the moon. Yeah, story was sweet, animation was decent, and voice acting was good. Right? Pretty short, quick to the punch. Not quick to the punch. I don't know if I'm describing it well. But I think it's pretty good. I mean, he has industry connections since he works in Japan. Yeah, but I mean, just having just a project at all. Fuck. Burp 10. I think it's cool. I mean, I guess for me, just now that like I'm getting more involved in the content space. I mean, I myself, I feel like personally, I kind of been lagging behind in terms of like my own creative shit. And I feel like that's something I have to deal with. That I might have I want to make a video talking about like, oh, where I am currently in life or whatever. And I feel like that's a big topic. That's a big topic that would have to be unwrangled about my own personal recent feelings and whatnot about like where I am at my current state, where I am professionally wise and life wise. But anyways, but in terms of like the connections I've been making lately by going to like a lot of cons, I've been meeting a bunch of people who are like, you know, who have their own projects, their own shit, who are in the space, who like, you know, making their own little like companies and whatnot and doing things like running conventions, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I have a lot more respect, or like I kind of see the love and all the energy and resources and love put into like organizing all these events and projects and like that, something like that. So seeing like Gekka making this anime, or like putting together this anime, self-funded no less, I think it's a fucking crazy feat. I can imagine how like cool it is to be like behind the scenes and like, you know, planning all this shit, putting it together, you know, going to the animation company, just like, you know, talking and going to meetings, being like, oh, how is this gonna be, putting everyone together, you know, the voice actors, the animators, sponsors, whatever, you know what I mean, getting all that together. And then like, oh, the fucking like making it and everything, all the fucking like lost time, or like, you know, the loss of sleep, and just like aspiration and like inspiration to like put everything together, and then completing everything, leading like, you know, all that leading up to the completion, and then working with like companies to like get it out there, or I don't know, just everything that is involved with it. And good night, Hayashas. Thank you for joining the stream. And just like, I think of like the celebration dinner of them like all watching it together as it goes live. I feel like that's sick. I don't know. I even if like, let's say like, not to say this project isn't like good, but even if like there's a project out there that maybe is kind of underwhelming, I feel like the fact that people all came together and put it together, that in of itself is like a cool thing, in my opinion. I feel like there's a lot to come out of that, you know, a lot of things that happen behind the scenes, behind with the people that make it, that, you know, the audience would not be able to see. So I don't know, I think this is really cool. I think it's really cool. I'm gonna look at the credits. Yeah, I feel the passion project energy like when I went to a recent Nikkei meetup. Hell yeah. I'm in a hard place right now, so I have a lot of respect for people who set out goals and can achieve them and share them with friends. Dude, same. I'm also like kind of in a rough spot right now, in terms of like projects and goals and shit. Like I like this can be unpacked later on stream, or maybe a video. I'm packing in a video or something. But I've been like struggling myself like lately, where like I have a lot of like like aspirations and goals that I want to do, but I just like don't have the motivation or like the push to fucking like get that shit rolling. And like I talked to friends about it, and some of them are like one person in particular. I don't know if they want me to say who they are, but they mentioned to me like, you sound like you might have like ADHD or something, and depression. Or I think I brought up that I might have depression, and they think that maybe I have like ADHD or ADD or whatever, and which can lead to depression or something like that. And I'm like, bro, if I went to like a psychiatrist or a doctor, and they're like, hey, Mishi, you are diagnosed with depression and maybe PTSD or some shit from like my past like my living situation, I'd be like, no, I believe it. I wouldn't doubt it. If I got diagnosed with that shit, I wouldn't doubt it. So, I don't know. It's kind of going on a tangent right now. But I appreciate this project. I'm glad that it exists. Let's see. We had Sydney who voiced the main girlie, I think. There's Alex Lee. Anyone else I recognize? Chris Nelson. Does that sound familiar? Connor? Is that a fucking Sea Dog? Connor? I think so. I want to doubt it. Let's see. Is Gart in this? Wait, hold on. Is that Gart's last name? Was he in the fucking animation? Wait, where was he? Where was he in the animation? I don't even know where he was. I don't fucking know where he was in this animation. Where's the Thai guy? Where's the Thai guy? I don't know. No, it's the other Gart. There's another Gart. No, that's him. That's straight up him. Yeah. Supervising director, original work. I'm assuming. Yeah. Gart as Gart. But where's Gart in the animation? Gart was probably Warrior 5. Oh, wait. Where's that? Where was that? No, it's not here. Was it a bit later? No.
What? Something's not right.
Oh, he should be here.
Here they come! Two formation!
That's not him. That's not him. I don't know. That's what I thought might have been Warrior 5. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
He's probably one of the techs that said yes during the fight. Just now? Maybe. Let's see. Regard. Megumi. Hanu. Oh.
I hear the song guiding my way as I wander. Voice on
Studio Daisy.
echoes and sings, calling me forward where I belong. Soft is the twilight, familiar and true. Memories like stars seem to flicker anew, seemingly leading me till I find.
I'm trying to see if I recognize anyone. Another burp. Studio Gong. AI Addiction. Kevin Penkin.
I hear the whisper, I sing the song. Each one reminds me where I belong. Hope on the
Wow. Bang Studios. Guys, like thinking about like looking like we see all the staff that are involved in this project. Imagine one person self-funding all that staff. These staff have like wages, I don't know, commission, whatever they may have. Gikuk, I mean, I could be wrong. But to my understanding, he said it was self-funded. So one fucking person funding all these people's pay for working on this project for God knows how long. That's insane shit. That's insane. Can you watch a funny clip of Gart and Sydney discussing Rule 34 of this anime? We can watch that. I've seen it, but we can watch it. I don't think he was a sole money producer. You think so? I want to doubt it. Or like he like helped fundraise or some shit. I don't know. Oh, by out of pocket, I mean. Okay. I don't doubt it, yeah. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was purely out of his pocket. Could have like had some like fundraiser or some shit. Or like projects to help fund it or something along those lines. But as in like one person put together the funds for it. Crazy. Director. Dude, I think this is sick. I think it's sick. This exists. Can you imagine like being some like random fuck ass like? Also, thank you. I don't know if if I didn't mention it. Thank you so much for the $5 tip, my dude. It was Demon Ordneck. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you. But can you imagine being some random fuck ass YouTuber? And then like years later, like years down the line, you get an anime? Is that fucking crazy? I can't imagine how Gart feels. That's crazy shit. Like I fucking doubt that freaking past Gart was able to, you know, imagine him being able to fucking have a whole ass fucking anime. I think he said, what was it? Like he saw, like Shelter, like for the animation music video for Porter Robinson come along. And he's like, wow, shit, people just do that? People just make a fucking anime for themselves based on like their own ideas? And so, yeah, that's crazy. Connection to the biz, baby. Oh, for sure. I don't doubt it was more. Like dude probably worked super hard to get to his point, and from like all the years he's been like working and shit, he just, you know, over time makes connections and whatnot. I don't doubt like he works super hard. Man fulfilled every weeb's dream of making their own anime. On God, actually? Like fucking on God. And I think this is a pretty big step in terms of like YouTube projects. I feel like this is like a big step. I think this is like a big thing in terms of like, let me put the BGM back on. In terms of like YouTuber projects, you know what I mean? And like if you think about YouTuber projects, you think of like, I don't know, some merch shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, like, or like maybe small like fun like little like live action series or some shit made by like a bunch of friends getting together, like popular YouTubers getting together and making some kind of cringe skit, like, you know, series or something like that. But like a whole fucking anime is crazy. It's just insane. If there's any sort of project you want to make, what would it be? Says Galaxy Me. Thank you for the $5 tip. A self-funded project. Cat Cafe. That's basically Cat Cafe. That's one of my like big goals in life, is making that Cat Cafe, which I mentioned many times in my streams and whatnot. That's basically it. That is the goal, which it's not really like a content goal, but it is like basically a culmination of like my skills that I learned from being a content creator and whatnot, and like, you know, business skills I gained from being a content creator, going to cons, selling my stuff at cons, meeting people at cons and whatnot. I just like, you know, make connections with people, gain experience, make money through like building up my career, which at this point I still have a whole lot of way to go, but just build those up, and then kind of like, you know, blend it together to make the cat cafe with my younger sibling. My younger sibling really likes wants to you know, works in the food industry, and they're also gaining their own skills towards the cat cafe. So my younger sibling will be doing like the food aspect of it, like the actual cafe part, and I'll be doing like the business aspect of it, right? And maybe and stuff like that. So that's basically the project I want to make, like a really big project that's not really like content. I mean, people can probably make content out of it, but that's definitely like one of the big things that like my sibling and I have been like dreaming of for like years, right? That's something we both really want to make. It reminds me how Marine always gets such high quality anime MVs. She puts all her profits back to them and has a lot of industry connections. Yeah, I don't doubt it. She has some good quality shit, dude. She has some good quality shit. But industry connections are wild, dude. That's something I learned from going to cons, is that sure, it's insane. It really is like it's not about what you know, it's who you know kind of thing. And obviously, like, I think you do need some skills to back you up in particular situations. Like, obviously, like, if I get invited to a con as a, like, you know, if they're looking for VTuber guests and whatnot, I obviously got to be a fucking VTuber. Or, like, you know, I obviously gonna be professional enough to be able to guest at a con and da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? But, like, industry connections, it is a lot about who you know. It is. You still gotta be able to back it up, but, like, yeah, who you know, guys. It's about who you know. I don't know. I'm rambling a lot. The thoughts are not properly connecting in yeah, they're not properly connecting. I'm just rambling. There's something there. Maybe piece it all together. Maybe there'll be something. But self-funded project, I feel like kind of a self-indulgent thing. What was the self-indulgent thing? Honey Pop. Have my character in Honey Pop. Have my show on Honey Pop. But I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't even think that's a good idea to do. Not gonna lie. I do not think it is. Okay, if it's like a fucking, if it's like a limited time event, like in Gacha, to have like a collaboration. Because I remember there was like this like fucking collaboration that what was it? V-Shoujo. It's not aged well. B-Shoujo, no, V-Shoujo. Mobile game. Let me look it up right now. After I'm done yapping, I'll go like get a refill of drink and then come back. Hidden Leaf? Is that the one? Smite. Here it is. Oh, let's put this away. Put this shit away. Put it away! Okay, so my thoughts on as a content creator, having like, oh, let's say Honey Pop game where like I become one of the dateable girls or some shit like that, right? I feel like it sounds fun, but I feel like that's not very good for long term. It's not very good for long term because, let's see, shit like this. I think this was a collaboration between a mobile game. I think Smite is the name of the game, and V-Shoujo. Let's see. Smite developer Titanforge Games. Collaboration with popular VTuber agency VShojo. But basically, it was a fucking mobile game, right? Mobile game that collaborated with VShojo. I do think if you're gonna do a collaboration with content creators, I feel like short-term like events like this. Like I'm assuming they're not like consistent characters in the game. You know what I mean? But having like short-term like events like this is fine if you're gonna have content creators involved. Because a lot of things cannot age well. There's a good chance that like a number of the people included in the collaboration might, some of their skeletons might come out of the closet at one point in the future, and then it kind of like taints the game. I think it's similar to like the fucking, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Let me find what I'm talking about. Is this it? Oh shit! Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Okay. I think you guys will understand when I bring this up on screen. You guys may know why I think it's maybe not the best idea to have a project that involves so many real people in it. Where is it? Is this one? Y'all know. Y'all, if you're a Terminal Online, you might don't know this shit. And I think this can explain, this might give an idea why. I think having a game or having something like that, having a game include IRL fucking people. Because you get shit like this that does not fucking age well if some shit comes out. Like already, like let me see. Pro Jared. Even though like Pro Jared basically like fucking like came up with the receipts and came up with the receipts. My opinion on Pro Jared's situation is I think it was a fucked up mess. It was a fucked up mess. It was crazy. It was crazy. I don't think Pro Jared is necessarily too crazy in the wrong. My general consensus of the whole Pro Jared situation, it was a mess with the lack of communication, and it was a big old thing that should not have gone public. It should have not gone public, in my opinion. Overall, who else? JonTron, also a controversial figure at this point due to some like political opinions and shit like that, political standings. Controversial figure. Not as good in the space as he used to be in terms of like public view. The other guys, I don't know off the top of my head if they had any like, scandals quote unquote happen. But like real life shit it can age like milk. So that's why it's like, oh, would it be so cool if we could have my character in Honey Pop? Well, if shit comes out about me in the future, like who fucking knows? Like maybe I have like a mental breakdown and like I kick dogs or something in the future, and then it comes out in the future. Oh my god, Mishy kicked dogs or some shit, right? Mishy kicked a dog, and then my reputation is like tarnished because like maybe I kicked a dog, or maybe there's allegations that I kicked dogs and maybe it didn't actually fucking happen, because people will believe what they want to believe, whether or not I actually kicked a goddamn dog IRL. If someone makes an allegation about me that I kick dogs, and people want to believe it for one reason or another, then it doesn't matter if I actually kicked a dog or not. My PR, my reputation could be tarnished. So if there's me in like a Honey Pop game, like a Honey Pop 3 game, that would age Honey Pop 3. That would put a stain on it. So that's why like it'd be nice, but like. It would not age well. I'll say that. It would not age well. There is room for it to not age well, I should say. What if it was like a limited edition skin like Fortnite? I mean, but if it's limited edition, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like similar to like Smite with the whole V Sojo thing. I think it's fine. I'm glad Peanut Butter Gamer never had any drama. I still watch him. I think I like watch him every so often. Only every so often. But yeah. So things may not age well. That's basically the gist of it. I like Honey Pop 2. Honey Pop 2 is my favorite. Demon Lord Nick says, I recently started playing Honey Pop 2. It's really good. Not sure if I like it more than the first, but the double dates are fun. Bro, I love Honey Pop 2. I fucking eat that shit up. I enjoy it significantly more than 1. I mean, I played Honey Pop 2 first, and I played 1. But, like, the voice acting is so much better in 2. Like, the energy, they just have more confidence in themselves. I feel like Honey Pop 2 knows itself more. It's more comfortable in its own shoes and knows what it is and is not afraid to, like, make jokes and stuff. It basically, it feels like it's grown and it's more comfortable with itself versus 1 where I feel like it was still kind of figure itself out. It was the first game. It was setting itself, you know, it was the first of its kind of thing. Not necessarily first of its kind, but it was pretty like, it mixed a lot of interesting like elements and put into one game that, you know, that wasn't really done before. It was kind of unique, very much of its, like, you know, it's pretty unique for its time. So I like Honey Pop 2. Honey Pop 2 is my favorite. Honey Pop 2 my favorite. I love the humor so much, says Demon Lord Nick. Yeah, the humor was so much better in 2, in my opinion. Very much. But with that logic, anything cannot age well if you collab with anyone. It says Apathetic Gamer. No, that's so true. That's so true. No, that's very real. I feel like it's just a balance, though. I feel like it's a balance. Things not... If you, I guess when you collaborate with other people, when it comes to like fucking streams or something like that, right? Or if you make, like, let's say in like an event, like VTuber Awards or some shit like that, right? If you make an event or like a fucking fundraiser, like you know, Iron Master's fundraiser. If you collaborate with people, I think it's fine because it's more limited. Versus, I feel like, because that's kind of it's a one-time thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of the most of the appeal is like in the moment. Versus games and like anime that have like that you know, people can pick up years down the line, you know what I mean? I'm sure you can watch like Our Mouse's like, you know, fundraiser VOD like way in the future, but most people aren't probably gonna do that, you know what I mean? Versus like, let's say Honey Pop 2, a lot of people play it when it first comes out and people can easily pick it up again years down the line. It doesn't really matter, right? It's kind of like its own thing. So I feel like that's like kind of different in my opinion. I'm thinking constant fear of my favorite VTuber being canceled. Like, so many times I've woken up in the morning, the first thing I see is someone graduating or getting canceled. Bro, that's unfortunately just... That's a fact of life, I guess. That's a fact of life. Humans are flawed creatures. Some of the shit that people do is pretty, like, bad. And I feel like they should be canceled. Like, if they're a menace to, like, people around them. Like, what, the whole Mizkif thing? Assuming, like, the accusations towards Mizkif are... accurate. If Mizkif really is like has like physically or like, you know, assaulted multiple girls, then I feel like good, get off the platform. You legitimately a danger. By you maintaining this platform, you legitimately are a danger to people like that, right? Versus like, oh my god, Bâan said some dumb shit recently. I don't know if you guys are caught up with the whole fucking Twitter drama of Bâan. And she just said some things that misworded things or maybe could have explained it better. And people fucking dogpile her. I'm like, dude, this is some dumb shit. This is dumb shit, bro. This is just, oh my god. Okay, she was a bit impulsive, maybe. She said, maybe said some like kind of dumb thing, but okay, whatever, guys. Okay, she said some dumb shit. Hi, Amaya, welcome to the stream. But it's like that. That's those kind of levels of like cancellation, you know what I mean? Mizkif, legitimate like fucking danger to people around him. And then it's fucking Bâan saying dumb shit. You know what I mean? It's like, Bâan does not deserve to get canceled for some dumb shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah. The stuff from Bâan and Shondo, yeah, that was kind of dumb. I mean, like... Yeah, it was dumb. Shondo was like, hey, sorry I said that. I apologize to the guy I called a groomer. Yeah, I'm not in the right mind. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I'm gonna take some time off or some shit. And then Bâan, like, doubled down and shit on, like, what she said. And, like, bro, this is just kind of dumb internet drama. kind of dumb internet drama versus like Miskiff stuff. That's one like Miskiff. I think legitimately like, okay, no, you're dangerous on the platform. You know what I mean? Dangerous on the platform. So that's when I think like you should actually get canceled. Michi wouldn't graduate right, says Galaxy Me, bro. I have been on the internet for so fucking long. I was raised on the goddamn internet, bro. I don't see myself going away anytime soon. God forbid. I don't know what may happen, but I don't see myself getting off the internet for ages. I've been around since fucking like DeviantArt, bro. That's how I've been up on the fucking internet since like DeviantArt. I went from DeviantArt to Tumblr to Twitter. I fucking live stream on livestream.com when I was around on DeviantArt times. When live stream was around. Like, guys, I don't see myself going anywhere anytime soon. And if it's like maybe I do like finish, like if I do like basically, you know, get my fill of being a content creator online, then I probably still would be online. I'll probably still post things here and there, but I'll probably go back to being a hobby. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna write a 5,000 page document to out Mish as a sneaky doo-doo head. You're gonna beat Cinder's 1,000 page document. You're gonna beat Cinder's. Burp 12. I feel Shundo probably apologized while Bao kept digging a deeper hole and didn't know when to stop. Yeah, honestly, it was just some dumb shit, in my opinion. Like, Bao could have done better. Like, girly, don't. It's more like a girly, don't do that. No. Girly, don't do that. No. People weren't gonna take that well. That's how I viewed it, honestly. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? No. It's also like I don't think she's doing well kind of thing. It's like I'm concerned about Bao. Like, I mean, I don't follow Bao. I don't actively follow Bao. I mean, I followed her back when she was what Hikaru channel? Was that her thing back then? Was that her name? Hikaru channel? Bao. Is that what she was named? Hikaru Station. Is that her original name? Hikaru Station? Hikaru Station. Original name, yeah. She was originally Hikaru Station. I followed her when she just did like fucking covers and shit, if I remember correctly. That's where I followed her back then. When she just did covers. Actually, let me look at her. Which covers did I listen to? Supposedly, yeah, but Bao has been struggling quite a bit. Yeah, to me, it's just some dumb shit. Not dumb shit as in, like, it was like, it's kind of like nothing burgers. I think that's a better way to describe it. Nothing burgers in terms of drama. Like, the fucking response to her stuff, the hate that she got, I'm like, was not, it was just the internet for you. It's the internet. It's the internet for you, bro. What are the oldest? Let's see. What's her old videos? Did I listen to your Sayoko? I'm looking at her oldest videos. Let's see. Echo? I don't think I listened to Echo. Yeah, I'm looking at her old videos. Anyway, I should draw. It's almost 10 p.m. over here. I need to draw. I'm gonna cap it. Oh, this is the one. This is the one I listened to. Hi, honey. Oh, it's 21 million views. Makes sense. Honey. What's wrong, honey? Yeah, I follow Bao enough where she said she's not in a really good mental state. Yeah, I feel that, bro. I understand. Oh, I fucking had to sign in? Shut the fuck up. No, I can't show. I have to sign in. Oh, well. Keep me from drawing. Keep her talking. No, I'm gonna get a drink right now. I'm gonna get a drink and then I'm gonna set up stream for drawing. I should draw a little bit. What do I cap shit here? Do I just talk? Bro, I'm just gonna talk. I'm just actually no. I'm not gonna draw anymore. Never mind. I'm not gonna draw anymore. I'm just gonna chat with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. One moment. I'm just gonna talk because I capped it at 10 p.m. and it's like 9:38. I don't think I'm gonna draw. Not gonna lie. I got work. So. Where is it? There you go. Alright, well, hold on. Be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. Put my dish away, and then I'll be back. I'll just chat. I feel like it's better. Bye. Hey, bitches. Oh, bitches. I gotta put my fucking stream music on my end. Because I don't know about you, but for some streamers, when it comes to when they stream, sometimes they have like a royalty-free music or some shit that they play like on the stream plays royalty-free music or whatever, but on like the actual streamers like headphones, they're listening to like their own personal music, you know, copyrighted music. But I want to also play my freaking streams BGM while I stream, so I can be in streamer mode. You know what I mean? The music plays, I'm like, oh, I'm on. I'm working, man. I'm working. I'm streamer. It's like my workplace, like my part-time job, my retail ass job. I have a playlist, a music playlist that's maybe consisted of like 7 fucking songs. So I hear those songs a lot, and now I just associate those songs with that part-time job. It's kind of like that. I don't know. It's just like I'm in work mode. I'm in work mode. I'm in work mode, guys. Hold on, is it where I can like hold on? Is that ad a bit big? Let's move you. Sure, you're less intrusive there. The ad's less intrusive there. I don't know if that's an odd spot for it to be, but there we go. You're less intrusive there. How you guys doing? Welcome back, says Josh Rogo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Do you guys care about hearing about, like, my thoughts lately? It's my thoughts. Am I opening? I rack my brain around? You guys want to pick my brain apart? I can pick my brain apart? Back when I worked at GameStop, I resented the advertising loop tapes we had to... Oh my god, no! I know what you're talking about. Wait! That reminds me of, I think my workplace, in between the music, it also would occasionally play like branded, like, thank you for shopping at our store. They have like advertisement things, right? And now that I think about it, I haven't heard that in ages. I haven't heard the advertisement play in ages. Or is that at other stores? Other locations of my store? I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I don't know anymore, man. There are a number of games I am still angry about, if only because they're ads for ass. I don't doubt it, dude. I don't doubt. Pebbles. Oh, she's stretching, guys. She's stretching. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Hello. She's so cute, guys. But anyways, I do want to make a fucking video, basically just dumping my entire like, hey guys, this is how I've been feeling nowadays. Because I feel like I'm pretty much an open book. I'm very much an open book, and I feel like it helps overall if people are more open. If people are like relatively open, of course they feel comfortable. If people are open about their like mental state. Because I feel like if people open up about their mental state and talk about things, then I feel like people might not feel as lonely, if that makes sense. Like, if you, like, you know, you think of, like, you look at, like, big, like, content creators right now, right? And we assume, oh, you're famous. Oh, you have a lot of money. You have a lot of resources. Oh, you go to these parties and shit. You must be fucking happy, right? Even though, like, I'm not down, like, a lot of people feel like, yeah, if you have all these things, you're probably happy, right? You're probably living it up, right? But I don't doubt, like, most of them are probably not very happy. You know what I mean? It's all, like, it's glamorized. That's the word, right? And so I feel like if we, like, humanize our content creators, or, like, you know, humanize these people you think are in a great, like, space. If they're like, yeah, I'm actually dealing with a lot of shit. It kind of humanizes them, you know what I mean? It humanizes them, but also I feel like makes people feel less lonely. And also, yeah, humanizes the content creators. I feel like it also helps make people put content creators on a lower pedestal. Maybe they don't put content creators on a high pedestal because like they're also human. You know what I mean? They're human. They're fucking human. Demon Lore Nix is, I just assume everyone's as secretly as miserable as me. Honestly, I feel like it also depends on like how everyone's mental state is different. But I feel like I wouldn't doubt it might be safe to assume that like everyone out there is struggling. Most people out there are struggling in some way, shape, or form. What the fuck, Doodle? I'm happy Mighty Number 9 flopped. Fuck that game. Its ad was annoying as shit. Jesus Christ, Zuzel. That's someone's baby right there. That's someone's baby. That was someone's baby. Or maybe like it was going to be their baby. And then like it turned out to be a flop. And then now they don't like it. You know what I mean? I forgot. Was it the creator of like Mega Man or some shit? You know? The creator of Mega Man. I forgot. I don't know. Rockman, Mega Man. I fucking know, man. I'm not into that series, so I don't know what the whole deal is, right? I don't know the exacts. But it's like that might have been his baby. He might have like had like, you know, high expectations and was looking, you know, wanted to go well, and then, you know, a bajillion things happened and it flopped, and now it's like a taint. Not taint. A stain? Not a taint. What the fuck? Yeah, it's a fucking taint. I'm like, mine's in the gutter, bro. Unintentionally, mine's in the gutter. Bro, did I tell you guys that like one time, speaking of mine actually accidentally in the gutter, there was this one time when I was like talking in a group, like a VC at someone's Discord server, and we're talking about the DS, right? We're talking about the Nintendo DS. And then at one point, we're talking about like R7? I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys are familiar with, but like there was like for the DS, there's like this one company or some shit, or like this one item that was called like the R7 or something like that, and it had a bajillion like pirated games on that one disc or that one little cartridge. So you can like there's a whole bunch of pirated games on this one cartridge, so you put into your DS and you play like a bajillion games on that thing. When I was talking about it in VC, I called it the R34. I'm like, oh, the R34, right? That's what it's called? And people were like, Mishi. I'm like, is it not called R34? What was it? And they're like, I mean, you got the R4 part, right? Or something along those lines. I'm like, R34? What's R34? Why am I mistaking R34? Oh, fuck. Oops. Guys. Crazy discovery. This DS thing, where like they had a bunch of pirated games, was not the R34. It was the R4. My head was elsewhere. I didn't even realize. I genuinely didn't even realize. When I was like, what do you mean? What's R34 then? Then I made the dots. Then I connect the dots. This is what I'm talking about. The R4. Right here, I'm gonna block you guys for it. I wanna block my face. R4. It has a bunch of like pirated fucking DS games on it. So you just put that into your DS and you play a bunch of games. R34 is what my mind thought. R34. It's close. It's close. One digit away. One character away. Guys, crazy shit. It was not the R34. Yeah. How do I get to this point? Taint? Oh, yeah. That's... I mean, you know... Mighty Number 9 was that person's baby, and now it's tainted. Tainted! That's what I was going for. It's tainted. Tainted. So initially, maybe it was the baby, and that shit went downhill. That shit caught on fire, and now it's like a fucking taint. Tainted memory. There's this one time where I said it's not the size that's important, it's how you use it, and completely forgot the meaning of it. Imagine if you didn't know about R34, the entire timeline would change. Bro, what? That'd be crazy if I didn't know what R34 was. Dude, I've been told that for my mouth, the amount of things that come out of my mouth, like the fucking some of the unhinged shit I do with like dick pic ratings and like haha cock and wow, right? CBT baby, blah! Crab in the sand, you know, the amount of shit that like I go off about. I've been told that I'm innocent. I'm surprisingly innocent in multiple things. People like tell me about like there's this one site that's like this one kink site. I don't know the name of the kink site, but someone mentioned the kink site to me, and I was like, "What's that?" And they're like, "Mishy, you don't know what this is? You don't know what this is?" I'm like, "No." And then they tell me what it is, but I'm like, "Bro, I don't know." But yeah, there's multiple things that people tell me about, and then they get shocked that I don't know it for the shit I do, and I'm like, "I don't know, man. I'm kind of vanilla." I'm like vanilla in a way. Like I don't do any crazy shit. Like I know crazy shit, hee hee ha ha, inflation. I've seen inflation. I grew up with like demon art, so I've seen that shit, tickling fetish porn art, whatever. I've seen it. But the other things, I'm like, I don't do the weed. I only recently started. I still a baby with alcohol. Oh my god, Doodle says the game got delayed several times. That means they paid to advertise for longer. Same ad, 9 months. God bless. God bless. What am I looking at? Alright. Oh, innocent Mishy. Poor innocent Mishy. She's just an innocent person. I guess it depends on who you're talking about, or who you're talking to, whether or not I'm considered innocent. It depends. But my mind, okay guys, we're talking about my fucking mind. My mind, my headspace as of lately, right? I think, as I mentioned before, kind of getting distracted because I'm adjusting the volume of my fucking BGM. I don't think I'm doing well, chat. TLDR, I think I'm not doing well. I've been out of it. I mentioned in stream, like, bro, I've been out of it. I think I might be depressed. Honestly? I wouldn't be surprised. I don't feel like I'm like sad or anything. But it's like where's the spark? Where's the spark? My boyfriend thinks it's like what he's heard is like high maintenance, high functioning depressed. High functioning depression is a word. I think that's the word that I used. Like high functioning depression. And the big takeaways, I think that like makes me feel like maybe I might have depression is because like the biggest thing is like I don't feel rewarded. Like I don't feel like the little funny feeling in your brain. Like, oh yeah, I did thing, right? I did thing. Demon said, Lord Nick says, do you feel empty? Yes, often actually. Oftentimes. And I feel like I mentioned this before, like when I go to conventions. I have a great time at conventions, right? I go drinking. I go have dinners with people. I sometimes try to drink. I talk to a lot of people, make a lot of friends, have a great time. And that feels amazing, right? That feels great. But when I get back home, big shift in like energy. You know what I mean? Big shift. I'm like questioning myself, I'm like, bro, where fun at? I'm going back to boring, non-fulfilling everyday life. You know what I mean? Non-fulfilling everyday life and whatnot. And I feel like it's affecting, like my productivity is heavily affected. I feel like I'm lacking a whole lot. I'm lagging. Like, I don't get a lot of shit done. Like, I feel like I'm doing a lot of like nitty gritty like tasks, like the small shit. So it feels like I'm always busy. I always feel like I'm busy, but it doesn't feel like I get shit done. You know what I mean? I always feel like this. I'm always doing something, but it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot to show for it. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? And I feel like the way I described it, and I don't know if this is because maybe I trained in my brain, but when I was like, you know, getting focused on like my art career and, you know, becoming an adult and everything, you know, shifting from like, you know, shifting to adult, and I could be like, oh, I gotta focus on my career. I gotta do this and that. I gotta be a productive adult, a civilian of society. At the start, I think I was pretty on point. I was like, go, 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 get work done. Great. I feel amazing, right? I mean, it could be like rose tinted. I might be thinking of it with the rose tinted glasses. Rose tinted glasses. I don't know if I'm using the term correctly. I don't know if I'm like highlighting only the good parts of back then, like years ago, like pre-COVID. But like, I was pretty on point. I was getting shit done so often. I got burnout, right? But I got a lot of stuff done. But nowadays, I feel like I always feel like I'm busy. I'm always doing something. But like, there is no reward to show for it. If that makes sense. Or I feel like there is a reward. I don't feel it. I feel like the way I thought it was just perpetual burnout. But when I really think about how much work I get done on a day-to-day basis, it's not a whole lot. It's pretty minimal. But I feel like there's so many like nitty-gritty tasks that I do. DMs, DMs. A lot of it's DMs. Keeping up with shit. Signing up for things. Posting shit. Maintaining things, right? It's a whole lot of small tasks, but they don't show a lot. Because I feel like I didn't do quite a bit, but there's just not a whole lot to show for it. And I feel like that's affecting me and like my reward system. Meant to ask me like, okay, Mishi, like when you get tasks done, when you get small tasks done and large tasks done, do you get roughly on the same amount of like reward feeling from them? And I'm like, yes. Which is to say, not a whole lot. It's not a whole lot. How do I describe it? Like, fucking... It's shrunk up on screen. Let me see. Where's Uber Market? Merchandise. Like this Dakimakura right here. Oh, that's massive. Shit, hold on. It's massive. Like, this has been, like, in the works for ages, right? For maybe actual over a year, right? I had a sketch that I made like a long time ago, and then I would like maybe occasionally work on it here and there, and then never get it done. Like, it's such something that's been like in the works for ages. I have a lot of whips that I never finished, and by the time I finished it for a collab with Ubu Market, I first released it with Ubu Market, right? Like, you can see the ad on my fucking screen. You can buy the Dakimakura from Ubu Market. Type in !point merch to get the link to that. But I completed that, and I spent so much time on this Dakimakura. I spent so many hours like drawing this shit. I spent so many hours making it, and it's been something I've been like, you know, hyping up my mind for a while, but I didn't get much reward from finishing that. And maybe it's because like I lagged because like I ended up taking much longer than I expected from it, and I told Ubu Market I apologize for the delay. I'm still working on it, you know what I mean? But it was pushed back a bit from when I initially tried to get it done and ready, which was on my end. Ubu Market was really nice and patient with me, with me finishing up this project. And I got done and it looks nice, but like I don't feel the reward from it. I don't feel like it's just kind of there now. You know what I mean? I don't feel rewarded from it. And I feel like, yeah, just because it's feeling empty. It's like, okay, I got the task done, cool. It's not off my task list and move on to the next thing. It's not like a, yay, I did it. It's more so of a, I got that task done. That obligation is over. That's what it feels like. And meant to, I think it was meant to, was like, that's why making new girls is awesome, Mishi. I always want something to work on towards. But that's the thing, I always have something to work on. I always have something to work towards. And I do new things and complete things. But it doesn't feel like much. I don't feel like much. I mean, maybe I'm not working on the right things. I don't know. I still feel like I'm behind on projects. There's still a bunch of projects I want to do that I need to do. And I feel like maybe if I get that done, I'll feel like that'll help. But it just feels like the projects I do finish, it just don't feel it. I ain't feeling it, man. It's not like I feel like an inherent sadness. I don't feel like I'm gonna cry or anything, right? But it's just like an emptiness. A lack of fulfillment, I think. It's a lack of fulfillment, I should say. You know, I don't know if that's like. Again, I tried to say like this thought process earlier, and I didn't finish it, but I think like early on when I started getting into like, oh, let me focus my career. I think I've prioritized like long-term rewards over short-term rewards, right? Like I was like, oh, I think YouTube will beat out Twitch in the long run, so I'm going to stream on YouTube. Oh, I think Subscribestar, having a Subscribestar instead of a Patreon would be better, because I see Patreon is not very friendly to not safe for work artists. So even though there's more people on Patreon, I'm going to go for Subscribestar because that will be better for the long run, because then I don't have to switch platforms if anything happens to Subscribestar kind of thing. I feel like, I don't know, maybe that became my habit so much where I just, at one point, you know, I wasn't really getting the rewards short term. I focused so long I focused so much on like later rewards, and it became a habit. I don't know if that has any effect on me, how I behave now. But what? And it's like, I don't know, like this impromptu stream, like streaming for me has been like a drag. Like, it's more so like getting ready to stream. I still, again, like, let me, before you become to a conclusion, you build an idea or an idea or an opinion. Streaming to me hasn't been feeling like a drag, but more so like the build up to the stream. It's more so of like me getting ready to stream and setting up and everything. But once I actually stream, it's great. It's fun. I have a great time. Like, you guys are here. You guys make it really great. I like being able to stream. And I see the chat. I'm like, oh my god, you guys are here to enjoy the thing with me. Yay, right? I had a great time. What was I thinking about, like, me not liking streaming? I had a great time. Like, almost every single time I stream, I always leave, like, in a good mood. Or like, oh, that was great. Yeah. I leave thinking, like, that was a good time. Right? I leave thinking it was a good time. But almost every stream, I feel like I have to work myself up to do. And I feel like it's like showering. Or like, I can't be bothered to shower. I'm like, oh god, that sounds like a drag. I don't want to shower. Ugh, I don't want to do that, right? And then, but when I actually get out of the shower, I'm like, wow, that was great. Or like, I'm actually in the shower itself. I'm like, this is relaxing. I love I like, oh, nice hot water. This is actually relaxing. But it's like the build up to shower. Then I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered. But I know, like, even the act of showering and like after the shower, I feel good. But every single fucking time, actually getting ready to go shower is fucking annoying. And I feel like that's the same thing with streaming. Getting ready to stream, the like annoying part of the annoying part. But actually streaming itself and the end of, like, you know, after the streaming, it's great. It's great. You know what I mean? I have a good time and I never regret it. I keep, even like every time I'm like, I don't want to stream. I can't be bothered. Like, and then I actually stream, I have a good time. It happens every single fucking time. But maybe it's like a frame of mind. Maybe it's like a mindset thing. And I feel like 13 burps. And I feel like one of the things that I feel like maybe I should do more of is reading self-help books. Because I remember this one period in my life. This is pre-COVID, I would say. Pre-COVID. like the later 2010s, pre-COVID. I was having a blast, man. I was feeling great. Not to say that I didn't have troubles here and there, like personal troubles in the late 2010s. There were some like big life things that happened around that time, right? But overall, I still remember it pretty fondly. And I remember like work-wise, career-wise, I was pretty on it, like getting shit done. I was productive as fuck. I was so fucking productive. I got so much shit done. My fucking planner, if I go back to my planner from around those time, I can see all the fucking tasks I did and like see the amount of like tasks I written down and the amount of tasks I've striked through, being like, yeah, I completed that, this, and that. But I look at my planner now, there's not a whole lot. And even if there is stuff like tasks on my planner, it feels like very small things. Like, let me check my planner right now, actually. Let me check my planner right now. Let's see. Art stream. Didn't end up drawing. That was the thing for today. Work on taxes. Fuck. I didn't do that. Oh, I gotta DM someone. Also that. Yesterday's tasks. Work on commission. Schedule art stream. I didn't schedule it. It was more impromptu. Reply to convention. Thumbnail a print. And count inventory. And that was a productive day for me. I felt relatively productive that day. And I'm like, these are very small tasks. All things considered. But I felt productive. That's why when I feel like, oh, I'm always busy. Because there's always something on my brain. Taking up my mental energy, right? There's always like all these tasks, even if like they're not necessarily like the biggest tasks, they take up like a mental energy. Like you only have so much energy. Like you have an energy bar at the start of the day, right? And then like even if like there's a task that like isn't very strong, that doesn't take a whole lot of like energy, it still depletes your energy bar. I don't know how to describe it. Like Stardew Valley, bro. Stardew Valley. I don't know how the fucking Stardew Valley like energy bar works, but it's like watering a plant versus chopping down a goddamn tree, right? I don't know if those two take the same amount of energy. It kind of seems like they might take the same amount of energy, but like IRL, watering a plant versus chopping down a tree. I would think that chopping down a tree, or like, you know, the action of trying to chop down a wood, that one probably takes significantly more time and energy, or much more energy than watering a goddamn plant, right? Generally speaking. I don't know. Maybe there's some things I'm missing about farm raising. I don't know. But like in Stardew, they might take the same amount of energy. It isn't single action, but they both take the same amount of energy, and that's what I feel like. Like, oh, I gotta reply to this one person. Oh, I gotta reply to email. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Relatively small tasks. But for me, it feels like, oh, that's energy. You know what I mean? That's 100% depression. Nothing feels worth it. Everything feels like a pain. Yet when you finally do the thing, it feels refreshing and rewarding. I can't even say that all the time. Some things feel rewarding and refreshing, but it feels like surface level. You know what I mean? It feels surface level. Like if it's like, wow, that was great. It feels great, right? Oh, like I enjoyed that, right? But it feels surface level. Like in the moment, it's like, okay, cool. But it quickly goes away. I go back to like the normal, right? If that makes sense. And it's like, I mean, I think I've always had like kind of an issue with like self-discipline when it comes to like sleeping. I really like being asleep. I really like being in my little bed. I really like falling asleep. I like sleeping in. That is a habit that I need to work on. I've had that habit even before, like pre-COVID, even when I was like getting shit done, right? Even when I was super productive, I also just like had self-discipline issues when it came to like getting up, right? But I feel like it's different. It's different now. In the sense of like, I don't know, how did I get through it back then? Was I motivated to do shit? Did I get up and motivate myself to get up? But nowadays it's just, I just sleep in. I just sleep in. I don't know, because it's just, I don't know. I don't know, man. Life's hard, man. Life's hard. Again, even if I start to feel like refreshed or rewarded, it feels short term. Even when, I don't know if short term is the right word. It feels short lived. It doesn't feel deep. Surface level. Because I don't feel like I go anywhere. I want to do shit, man. I want to do things. But like, the push to get to it is difficult. And my roommate's like, that might be executive dysfunction. Like, you kind of want to do things, but actually doing that thing is like the wiring between the want to do things and like the thing actually doing the thing. Like, there's some kind of like wacky shit. I think me and everyone can agree on one thing: we need therapy, and I hope we all got it. I hope we all got it taken care of. Says Galaxy Me. Thank you for the $5 tip, Galaxy Me. I appreciate it, dude. That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate it, dude. And I feel like that's part of it. I feel like another thing that frustrates me is that like you guys are supporting me. And I feel like because like I have what I have now, I don't feel like I'm able to truly appreciate it due to where I mentally am. You know what I mean? And it's like I feel like I want to like appreciate. I do appreciate it, but I feel like it feels surface level. I don't know. I feel like I'm not giving enough. Like, people supporting me, people that like, you know, the amount of time and energy people will give to my stuff. And even to like even financially support me, especially when I think like, you know, it's rough out here, man. It's rough out here. You're giving me your you know, your hard-earned money. But like I say thank you. And I'm like, wow, that's great, but I feel like it's so short-lived. It doesn't feel too deep, and I feel like I'm doing something wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you guys, it's great, but I feel like it's just there's a blockage of some sort. You know what I mean? Happiness isn't two factors: pleasure and joy. Pleasure is quick and easy, but doesn't last very long, while joy takes longer but feels more fulfilling. Sorry, it doesn't make sense. I'm paraphrasing. I can kind of see it. I feel like that's the thing. I think it's fulfillment. I think I'm lacking fulfillment. You know what I mean? I think that's the term. Like a very deep kind of fulfillment that keeps me going. No, you're not. Per se, I feel like I didn't work hard or didn't give enough support. Don't not, man. I appreciate it. Anything counts. Any amount of support helps. Because at the end of the day, I'm just some random fuck ass girl, like online, right? I'm sitting in my fucking chair right now, like talking into a mic. And you guys are spending your own, you know, precious time on this planet. Precious, you know, time and resources toward me. When there's like a bajillion other people out there that, you know, you can give it to. Or even like give it to yourself, you know what I mean? But you give it to me. Because you feel so inclined. And I appreciate that. I don't think it's like too bad. I don't like freaking like beat myself up for not feeling, you know, appreciative enough, if that makes sense, for people's support. Like I like a concept. It's like I understand. I'm thankful and I understand a concept. Like, wow, this is great. I appreciate it. This is really nice. But I don't feel it deeply. And it's not to say like that I feel like I don't. How to describe it? It's like I am appreciative, but like just like the feelings in general and fulfillment and everything, it doesn't feel deep. It's surface level. Surface level. And I don't want it to be surface level, you know what I mean? I want it to be deeper than that. I wanted to. I wanted to, guys. I wanted to. And I feel like maybe I should like read more self-help books, because I feel like that's one of the things that like I kept up with pretty often during like my most productive times, I guess, my productive years. I read a whole lot of self-help books. I read a whole lot. Like, oh, like business books, oh, self-help books, and blah, 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 blah. I remember, I think maybe because I was reading those books, I was like in a better mindset, because those books helped me help me maintain that mindset. You know what I mean? But I feel like because I haven't read like any self-help books in a hot minute, I feel like now those like learnings I've gotten from those books is now like rough. Like I need to like read them again to like can maintain them again. Because it's, you know, it's a mind thing at the end of the day, you know? It's a mind thing. Bros. I thought maybe I might be depressed. So it was something that I've been like juggling my mind for some time. Even when like my boyfriend sent me like a video about being like high functioning depressed or whatever, I think I kind of planted the seed. Because my boyfriend, when I was talking to him about some like my thoughts and stuff, he was like, "Did you watch that video about high functioning depression I sent you a while ago?" I'm like, "Oh no, I did want to watch that though." So he sent it to me again, and I watched it that night, right, or that morning or whatever. I think. Did I have work that day? I don't remember. But I remember watching the high functioning depression video and be like, oh, a lot of those symptoms line up with me. I have a lot of those symptoms, right? Crazy. And then at one point I was making dinner for myself, or lunch, food, whatever. I was making a meal for myself. And when I was like in my fridge, I opened up my fridge and I went to check like the drinks I have, my sodas, because soda helps with my appetite. I know that's like an addiction. I don't know if this is like also maybe a sign of like depression or something. But I very much try to have like soda or like a flavored drink with when I eat, because it helps with my appetite. If I do not have a soda or something to you know, to drink while I eat, outside like water doesn't have too much flavor. I mean, water does have flavor, but it's not the same as like a sugary drink, right? Or like tea. If I don't have it, I won't really have an appetite. It helps with my appetite, which is interesting because apparently I heard that like soda does the opposite. It actually decreases your appetite, is what I heard. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering, but I think it helps my appetite. So when I went to the fridge, you know, trying to look for a soda for my meal, when I was looking for a soda for my meal, I got this bottle of Faygo. Just some dumb fucking like drink that was in Homestuck a lot. Faygo. And it was like called firework flavor or some shit, which I think is supposed to be like one of those like rocket pops. You know what I mean? Like the yellow, red, and blue like ice cream popsicles. I think that's what the soda flavor is supposed to be based off of, was rocket pops. So it was like Faygo, firework flavor, right? And I jokingly kind of in my mind think like I grabbed him like, oh, let me drink this to feel something. Because it's a different flavor. I don't usually drink Faygo firework flavor. It was different from my usual like sodas that I drink. And I thought, oh God. Like it wasn't just like, when I said like, I'm going to drink this Faygo to feel something, it's something different. I want to drink it to feel something. It didn't feel like just a joke. And it kind of hit me. A lot, actually. It hit me a lot. I'm like, this sentence I just made is not purely joke. There's some realness to that fucking sentence. So, that's when I think it really hit me that, oh my God, I might actually have depression. Maybe. Depression isn't always obvious. Even if you don't feel sad, it can 100% take hold of you and drag you down. That's what I do generally feel like. I feel like I've been out of it for some time, for the past like several years. Prep 14. I feel like maybe started around COVID. I mean, COVID itself, I know like COVID fucked up a lot of people. Hi, Enworld, welcome to the stream. Enworld, yeah. Yeah. I think it was just COVID, but for anyone who might not be aware, COVID was like, I feel like, I mean, it fucked up a lot of people. It was just pretty crazy for a whole lot of people. But COVID, and for me in particular, the reason why around that time was kind of fucky, right? I think more than it normally would have been otherwise. The reason why COVID was pretty like a not a turning point kind of thing was that my dad retired around that time. He retired around that time, and my dad, up until that point, he had issues, right? But because he like was at work for most of the day, we weren't my siblings and my mom and I, we weren't really exposed to him too often. That whenever he would act up, or like, you know, he had a whole lot of like issues, like personal issues, it wouldn't really be too bad because we didn't see him too often throughout the day. It was manageable, right? He would act up here and there, but like it was manageable. It wasn't until like around COVID roughly where he retired from work. He retired from working, and now we were exposed to him at home because he's not going to work anymore, right? He's retired, so he was at home a lot, right? We're exposed to him a whole lot more. And I think because he was at home a lot, we were subjugated, if I'm using the word subjugated, I don't know if I'm using the word correctly, to his bullshit like all the time now. And I think that really negatively affected like everyone's mental state. Cause my dad's a toxic fucking asshole. I have certified daddy issues. Teehee. Dad was a fucking asshole. And very toxic. And I think that was something I wanted to like, a big goal of mine around that time was to move out. Like that was like something I dreamed of. Like every fucking day I dreamed of moving out of that house, right? Just to be away from that toxic household, because it drained me being there. It drained my friends noticed it. Like they could tell like how frustrated I was and how much it affected me, right? I don't know to the extent, but they definitely noticed how much more happy I am after moving out. But I feel like that was like a big shift in my life. I give a big shift in my mental state, because before then I was popping, man. Late 2010s, I was popping. I was getting shit done. I was productive. I had so much fucking motivation in me. I had so much fucking motivation. I got shit done. And I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling with that shit. And my friend, I think Mentu was straight up like, Mishi, I would not be surprised if you had PTSD. I would not be surprised if like you know, I would not be surprised if you both had like ADHD or ADD, whatever, and also PTSD and depression kind of thing. And I'm like thinking about it. And usually I am hesitant to like label like mental illnesses or like make, I guess, any kind of labels in general. So how do I describe it? The idea of me being depressed, I feel like, bro, I feel like you gotta go through a lot more to be depressed. Or I think you gotta go through, like, I didn't have a gun to my head. You know what I mean? I didn't have a gun to my head. I didn't go to war or anything. I don't think someone like me would have PTSD, right? And it's something I don't want to say lightly, because I feel like being online, especially Twitter, where like people throw around accusational terms really easily. Like, I don't take the word like, I don't know if I want to say it. Many accusational words, right? There's like I don't feel comfortable saying it, not gonna lie. People throw around accusations like nothing nowadays. You know what I mean? On Twitter. I mean, particularly Twitter. I mean, elsewhere, but especially Twitter. You know what I mean? People throw around a lot of accusational terms, which I think you should not throw around so easily, because I feel like it loses its meaning. You know what I mean? 100% get what you mean. So much has lost meaning that that's hard to know what's real. Exactly. So I feel like I don't like throwing on the terms that I have, like, you know, like depression or PTSD, because I feel like I don't want to throw it around because it loses meaning. That's how I feel about a lot of terms. But, like, as of lately, if, like, I went to a doctor or a psychiatrist or whatever, and they're like, Mishy, you're diagnosed with depression and PTSD, I would not doubt it. Actually, at this point in time. Before, maybe I would have doubted it. I think I would have doubted it before. But nowadays, I would not doubt it. And I feel like this says a lot. That's what I feel like. But it's frustrating because I feel like I had a whole lot of like motivation, I had a lot of goals. I got shit done in the late 2010s. Granted, like, I overworked myself. And I just thought that, like, the feeling I am feeling right now is just like a perpetual burnout. I thought that's what I was feeling. But considering the amount, the lack of work, I actually, like, genuine work that shows progress, I feel like I'm not doing much of that. It's more like nitty-gritty tasks and whatnot. That I feel like, I don't think it's burnout. I think it might just be depression. I think. Yeah, just spilling all my life thoughts on the fucking internet for anyone to see. Haha. What else? My roommate, when she talks about, like, you know, she also has some of her own issues with, like, I think she said she has ADHD. I think ADHD it was. And she's on some. Actually, I don't feel like I don't want to mention it. Actually, I won't mention it because it's someone else's story. Sorry, I was about to go off into it, but I probably shouldn't say it. Just because it's not my story to tell. My bad. I stopped myself there. But medical stuff. I maybe should get checked out, but at the moment I don't have health insurance. So, but I don't have my health insurance at the moment, but I did have some people, like, reach out to me and offer to help me in terms of, like, getting help, like medical help. And if it's a matter of maybe, like, them helping me with health insurance, that might work. I don't know how that's gonna go, because, like, there's a whole, like, government shutdown apparently in the US based on, like, affordable healthcare. Bro, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what that's all about. So I don't know how health insurance is gonna be. I don't know. I've been getting like emails and stuff like that, being like, "Oh, sign up for health insurance for the new year," kind of thing. You know what I mean? Sign up for health insurance for the new year, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I should do that." But wait, isn't there like a whole government shutdown thing? How's that doing? I don't know. Apparently, it's like a healthcare act, healthcare shit related. I don't know. I'm due to my own, like, experiences. 15. That was one of the things that, like, I have a repulsion for, like, politics. I do not step on that shit. I cannot stand politics. I do not want to hear about it. Overall, I mean, there's some political things that, like, that I'm interested in. I mean, politics is a really wide range, right? Like, me liking, like, environmentalism and shit, that's political. That can get political. That can get political. That's very much, like, heavily in politics. But I mean, like, general, like, when people think of politics, they think of, like, like, president, many political topics. Blah, 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 blah. I think like many people, we have a kind of idea what like the general idea people have when they think of politics. I have a repulsion for it because, as we mentioned earlier, with my toxic ass dad, that was basically like 99% of the things he would talk about is politics. He would the only thing he would talk about is politics. And I think honestly, I think he's autistic. Because I think it runs in his side of the family is autism. So I feel like the autism is probably he probably is autistic. So it doesn't help. But he's also such a huge fucking asshole. You know what I mean? I don't think autism is an excuse for the shit he does. But it would like. I feel like it shows. It can show. But he like the 99% of the things he would talk about is like politics. And he's like super one-sided. Super one-sided politics. And he would play politics on the fucking fucking living room TV. It's the only thing he would talk about. So if you're anywhere near him, if you ever any conversation with him, within like maybe a minute or two, he might switch it to politics in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how he does it, but he always finds a way to make something political. You can talk about anything else, but they do is somehow make it political. Somehow. Some way, shape, or form. And it would just get really bothersome. Really, really bothersome. It was a huge drag. It's fucking frustrating. Like, no matter what you talk about, somehow he make it about politics. And it's like, bro, can you please talk about something else other than politics? It's the only thing you ever fucking talk about. Please. Please talk about something else. Right? Have a fucking personality, dude. Other than politics. But, it was like 99% of the things he would talk about. And when the living room, which is right next to the kitchen, he would also always play politics related things. He would either play the news or play political like videos, right? And that was basically his entire personality since like the initial 2016 election. Since the 2016 election. So you can imagine starting from 2016 and onwards, his whole personality was politics. And the only thing he would fucking talk about. And that's what our living room would be playing if he's around, is politics. So that for years, on top of him being a toxic ass person and whatnot, I'm done. I'm done with politics. I'm not going to deny that politics affects my life. I'm not going to say it doesn't affect my life. You know what I mean? But I have an extreme fucking repulsion. Like extreme repulsion towards politics. I do not want to hear that shit. I'm sorry. It's like I can't. Nothing like one of the biggest like mood killers for me is politics. If people start talking politics, I'm like, I'm out. Sorry, like I'm out. I'm on the conversation. I can't. It reminds me of my dad. And I just dealt with that shit for fucking years. Yeah, Demon Lord Nick says, my family talks about it so much that I can't stand it. Yeah. Breaks my heart to see my brother become so political. He talks about it so much I just can't stand it. Basically, yes. I'm honestly so repulsed by it. It generally ruins my day. No, the same thing. I'm tired of it. Not to say, if anyone here enjoys it, then like, dude, it's good. Like, I feel like it does affect politics often does affect people's lives on a day-to-day basis. I don't know if day-to-day basis is the right word, but it affects everyone the same way, shape, or form, right? So if you're into it, and like you can, you vote and all that, and like you do things like that's great. You know what I mean? That's great. But it's just like it's not for me. Due to my own personal experiences of like family and stuff like that, in toxic dad being like his entire personality being politics, it just I'm so thankful that I'm across the border from y'all. Canada's affected enough by American politics. I'm glad we're sparred at the broad of it. Oh god, good. Stay there, bro. Stay there. Demon says, I don't have anything against people who are into politics, but I want nothing to do with the subject. Basically same, right? Like if I'm in a conversation with people in the VC and like they start talking about politics, I'm like, I'm sorry guys, I'm out. don't. If you guys are having a good time and talking about it, don't worry about me. But due to my own personal issues, I'm out. I'm out, bros. Sorry. Them's the breaks for me. I'm outie. 16 bars. I was supposed to cap the stream at 10 p.m. But it's 10:40 right now. 17. I'm capping the stream in 20 minutes. I'll cap the stream there. But yeah. So based on like my living conditions, I guess, with my dad, that everyone was walking on eggshells back when I was living with my family. Everyone walked on eggshells. I was the diffuser. De-escalator? I would de-escalate shit. I would de-escalate things. Whenever there's I kept an ear out for things like any fights in my house, or if I heard like tension starting to rise, I would oftentimes be the only one. I mean, there's only so many people in the house, but I would often be the one to walk into the room and be ready to defuse the situation. I would have to do that shit, because otherwise it would go haywire. It would go haywire. So that was basically what I did. And it was a lot, because like I'm constantly like constantly getting involved with this shit, because if I don't get involved, it will blow up. It will fucking blow up. And I do not want to get the police involved, kind of thing, you know. They're like, I wonder if I was not there. I wonder if there'd be like physical altercations, and police called if I was not there to fucking to de-escalate some shit. It's very much possible. So imagine living in that shit for like years. Living in that shit for years. I feel like might potentially give me PTSD, and I don't like saying that, because like I don't like. I feel like this is some extreme shit, and normally I would be like, nah, what I had to go through, yeah, it was a lot, but I don't think I have PTSD. I didn't have like a gun in my head or anything like that. But based on how I'm feeling now, like honestly, I would believe it. I believe it. That's horrible. No child should have to deal with that, says Demon Lord Nick. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people out there that should not have children. A lot of people out there should not have children. That's including my dad. But thankfully, my siblings and mom, we've all moved away from my dad. We're no longer in the same living space as my dad, thank God. Because I feel like we're much better, like, mental space now. Because, like, I think I'd rather be here than when I was still living with my parents, my family, and my toxic dad. I'd very much rather be here than there. But now I feel like I'm dealing with a different issue now. I feel like I'm better overall. I feel like I'm much better, but now I think now it's like depression now, probably. And I don't know if, like, that heavily, like, living in the household was a heavy, like, big reason why I might be where I am today. That's because of that shit. I am the only person who has connection to my dad now. For better or worse. My siblings and my mom all cut off contact with my dad. They all cut off contact. I think my mom is like business only. Business only. If you gotta contact me, email me. Only if you really have to. But everyone has cut themselves off from my dad. And my dad has also alienated himself from most of his own other immediate family, like his siblings and his parents and stuff like that. He burned a lot of bridges. He's burned a lot of bridges with his family. And I'll say that, like, on my dad's side of the family, there's always a lot of drama on that side. But I don't know, maybe because Filipinos, right? I don't know. Maybe Filipinos. They got into a lot of drama. They get into each other's nerves. But usually they would just kind of sweep it on the rug afterwards and still, like, you know, support each other, right? Like, I kind of respected it in a way. Like, I feel like it was still toxic and bad for their mental health, but in a way I kind of respected, like, them being able to, like, go through so much shit and be at each other's throats and still be able to be there for one another. I'm like, bro, I'd be fucking tired. I'd fucking cut myself off. That's toxic as shit. I've had no energy for that. But they still were around for each other, and in a weird, like, you know, in a weird way, I kind of respected it. That they had the fucking patience with each other to deal with all that shit and still support each other and love each other. But with all that, despite the amount of shit that, like, my dad's side of the family gives each other, he has managed to fucking get on the nerves for them to be like, you're no longer welcome in our house. So, like, how bad he had to be. Like, you guys know the fucking lengths of it. And I don't even know the full fucking lengths because I just, like, I'm not there for every single event. But it's just, you know, when family talks, you know what I mean? I learned shit from family talking. And it's like, bro, how the hell? For your siblings and parents to be able to sweep so many things on the rug, now you did something so bad that you're no longer welcome in their houses? Like, most of your siblings, you're not allowed in their houses? Bro. But so I'm sure, I don't doubt that there's like fucking people out there that can, like, diagnose me or, like, pick apart, like, my behaviors and stuff, and then they hear me talk about, like, my fucking like my household life beforehand and be like, oh nope, that checks out. The way that she behaves in this and this way, clear signs, very common signs of her coping from an abusive household, blah, 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 kind of thing. I think it'd be interesting to see how people might, like, be able to line that up. I don't know, my chat's, like, fucking behind. Why are you behind? Refresh, bitch. Why are you lagging? Let me see the whole chat. Let me pull up it again. My stream. Live chat. Give me the chat. Hold on, I can't see. I see, like, okay, I have a little, like, freaking window pulled up to the side with the chat, but I'm looking at my OBS and I see new messages on my overlay that I do not see in chat. I'm like, where is this chat? Come on, give it to me. Where is it, bro? YouTube's being weird. Why are you being weird, bro? Why are you being weird? Do I have chat open? Can do it on OBS. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see chat. Do you feel better talking about all this? I don't think so. I don't feel much different. Although I feel like mostly I don't necessarily feel better about talking about this because it's I have friends I can talk about these things with. I have spoken about this with many of my friends. It's not something that's new. I have spoken about it before, but I feel like the reason why I want to share it with with you guys is because I want you guys to understand, like, if I behave in particular ways that seems off, then I want there to be, like, an explanation of, like, where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? Where this, I feel like maybe people will be more understanding and be like, oh shit, okay, no, it's not because of me or because of this and that. It's you know, Missy explained her situation, that explains how she's behaving this particular way, kind of thing. Because I feel like it's you know, there's some things people do like, why are you doing that, bro? What? Like, there's some things that, like, you know, I think one person I think when I was at a convention, and someone was treating me in a way, and I was like, oh man, I'm just getting to know them, and they're doing this. They're treating me like this. Like, is it me? Kind of thing. Like, am I doing something wrong? But then, like, later on, I kind of get an idea of how they behave. 18 burps? And I'm like, oh, no, I don't think it's me. It's like, that's just, you know, that's how they deal with things. That's how they handle things. You know what I mean? It's not a me issue kind of thing. Now, that explains how they behave in this way. And I think, you know, you can be a bit more empathetic that way. Because you're more forgiving of how they behave. Because you're like, oh, shit, no, that explains it. Okay. You know what I mean? Doodle says, I hope your dad stubs his toe right now. Oh my god. If my dad does get better, like, I do genuinely hope that he gets better, because the way he is living right now, he hurts a lot of people around him, including himself. Like, his toxicity issues come from his own personal issues. A big one being self-esteem issues, in my opinion. Very much seems like a lot of it is a self-esteem issue. And I feel like if he's able to work on himself, not only would he be happier, but he would also be less of a menace to everyone around him. And then they won't suffer as much. You know what I mean? Because, like, his kind of attitude brings everyone else around him down. I would not doubt if all my siblings and my mom and I had some form of depression or PTSD from living with that man. So if he can get better, I'm like, that's good. I would hope the best for him. Because at the end of the day, you know, I still grew up with him as my father, right? But he's still a toxic asshole that I do not want to be anywhere near him. What are my thoughts? I'm gathering my thoughts. My dad right now is basically out of the picture. He's basically out of the picture now. I'm the only one he's maintained contact with. Even for the past, like, couple years. I would be the one to basically, like, I would, out of, like, my siblings, I don't remember my mom, but out of, like, my siblings and I would be basically the only one to be like, oh, happy birthday. Happy Father's Day. You know, Merry Christmas, right? I would text him every so often and be like that. I don't think any of my siblings did. That's not to say that they should. Especially one of my siblings in particular has gone the biggest, like, the brunt of my dad's shitty behavior. I think him, of all people, like you by all means, especially, like, do not contact my dad whatsoever. Do not contact our dad. He's a fucking asshole. You of all people, I would not doubt if you didn't want anything to fucking do with him. You definitely don't have to deal with him. But I think I'm the only person that, like, has maintained contact with my dad, has been somewhat cordial with him. I'm basically now the bridge between him and my immediate family. If my dad wants anything or wants to say anything to my siblings or my mom, he will probably have to go through me. He'll probably text me and be like, hey, can you tell your sibling this, or tell your mom this, and that? I'm like, okay. Because I think my dad, I remember at one point, had to, like, contact me to discuss, like, medical insurance for one of my siblings and whatnot. So, had to go through me to do it. But, yeah, so I was a de-escalator in the family and shit like that. I honestly feel bad for destructive and hateful people, says Nick. They clearly took the wrong lessons in life and will forever suffer the consequences. Yeah. Based on how my dad behaved when I was around him, I honestly am pretty doubtful that he will change as a person. I mean, maybe if he's away from, like, the environment at home, like, back when we all lived together, maybe by him getting away from that environment, maybe he will have the opportunity to you know, have a breather. You know, a breather from, like, the fucking energy in the house that he created. It's like, the way I describe it is like, the way I described it was that we were all, like, in a pool, and he shat in the pool, Like my siblings, my mom and I, and my dad and I were all in the pool together, right? He shat in the pool. And then he gets upset that like everyone leaves the pool because he shat in it. And now he can't stand being in the pool because he shat in it and everyone left, right? So now he's going to a different pool with different people in that pool. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So maybe by him leaving that house and being away from his immediate family, the people that, you know, he's wronged and hurt and everything, I feel like maybe if he's away from that environment, being constantly reminded that he fucked up, maybe he can be in a better space to work on himself. You know what I mean? Granted, again, the environment is what he created. So I don't think he can complain about it. He created that shit. So I don't want to hear him complain about it to me. But I don't doubt that, like, being away from them, from that environment where, like, you're constantly reminded of the shit you've done, you might be may give him more room to improve himself, right? And I hope that's the case. But I would not doubt if he's never changed, or maybe he needs like some kind of like life-threatening event to change for him to finally fucking change. Or maybe he's on his deathbed. Maybe he's like regretting everything he's done and then wants to change from there, but he's on his fucking deathbed. You know what I mean? I feel like some crazy big shit has to happen for my dad to improve, because he was a stubborn ass fucking man with huge insecurity issues. I do hope the best for him. I would honestly, as much as I would like, to have a nice dad. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Sorry. Oh, fuck. I would like a nice dad. I would like to have a supportive dad. I will be your supportive dad. Come on, sport. Let's play catch. Bro, you say that after the other day talking about, like, my mom. And, like, going after my mom. Did I tell you that I told my mom that, bro? Zuzu? I told my mom about that one time we joked about you, like, you know, chasing after Logan. And then, like, chasing after my mom. What'd she say? She laughed about it. She's like, oh, I'll be like robbing the cradle or something like that. What was that term? Robbing the cradle meaning. It's like something rocking the cradle? Or robbing the cradle. Robbing the cradle. Yeah. I think she laughed at it and was talking about like, oh yeah, I'll be robbing the cradle. Yeah, she was talking about that. She's like, okay, I don't know about that, but, you know. I love my mom. My mom's sweet. She's a sweetheart. I guess without going too far into it, based on how my mom behaves, I wouldn't expect her past. I think that's the way to do it, without going too far into it, because obviously it's not my fucking story to tell. But based on how my mom behaves and like holds herself and whatnot, I wouldn't I wouldn't think she has a past she has now. Especially to I mean, at least I can tell my dad. I mentioned, like, you know, my fucking toxic ass dad. Because my own dad. Crazy having a toxic ass dad. He's also toxic as a husband, too. Super toxic husband. Crazy. But, no, like, my mom was a trooper, man. My mom has, she has so much patience, and she's a trooper. She's gone through some shit, but she's really good. I love my mom. I think we were watching Bâan too. Oh fuck, it's 11 p.m. Okay, let me finish my sentence and then I'll end stream. I remember watching Bâan, and then at one point I think like the dad character was like asking the girlie like, have you been eating? Are you eating well? You know what I mean? I feel like if you're a teenager or you're a kid, you're like, yeah, mom, don't worry about it. You know, it's like some dumb thing for the parent to think of. You know what I mean? It's like, why bother? You know? But now, like, as an adult, I'm like, no, bro. Adults looking out for others? No, I definitely want to know. Dude, are you eating? Don't be eating shit, bro. I hope you're eating well. Don't eat don't eat stupid shit, like, as an adult to, like, friends, you know? If you see them, like, eating garbage, you're like, bro, what are you doing? Don't tell me this is all you eat. Take care of yourself, man. What the heck? You know what I mean? So, like, my mom asking me, like, oh, are you eating? Or, like, if we go, like, if my mom and I are on, like, a phone call, and we're, like, talking for, like, a long time, she'd be like, did you eat yet? Or not, let's not, like, yeah, go ahead, I'll leave you. I'll leave you be. Just go get some food, kind of thing. I understand it now. I feel it. Doodle says, I can't believe you actually told your mom. Did I read the message already or not? I don't know. But yeah, I told her. I thought it'd be funny. I thought she'd find it funny. Cause my mom, she joked around about like what, burp 19? Cause I'm single now, obviously. I mean, I hope so, actually. Based off like all the shit I said about having a toxic dad. You know what I mean? Thankfully now, my mom is single. She's no longer with my dad, which is better for her. Much better for her. Being with my dad was a mental drain to every single one of my siblings and my mom. So now that she's divorced, you know, she's recovering. Obviously, it's gonna be difficult to, like, you know, any kind of like long-term relationship. Even it doesn't have to be a long-term relationship, any kind of romantic relationship, you know what I mean? It doesn't even have to be romantic. But she was like married to that man, right? She was married to him. So of course, you know, she's gonna have her own feelings about, like, you know, divorcing and no longer being with him. It's not always gonna be completely positive. Like, she knows like he's toxic as fuck, but you know, she's not gonna leave that relationship without some, like, you know, feelings of like grief, right? So she's dealing with it, but she's in a much better space, and she knows she's in a much better space, and she's fighting through. But she joke around about, like, cause my boyfriend Logan, he's Australian. My mom, she's joking around about, like, if like cause I'm like probably gonna move over to Australia. When like Logan and I, if we ever, like, you know, we close the gap, we end up married. Maybe we don't even have to be married to close the gap. But if whenever like one of us moves to the other to close the distance, it's likely gonna be me moving to Australia in terms of like long-term stuff. Because like Logan might be able to like stay in the U.S. Like, I mean, we visit each other and stuff like that. Like very rarely, like maybe once a year or something. But if any one of us is gonna go to the other country and stay there long-term, it would likely be me going to Australia, right? So my mom would like joke and be like, oh, maybe I should like find myself like an Australian man so I can move over to Australia with you. That was cute. It was cute. So when I was joking around Zuzel about like you talking about like, you know, going after her and nabbing her alongside Logan, my boyfriend, I was like, hey mom, I mean, he's not Australian, but he's Canadian, so I don't know if that's of interest. So, yeah. To be honest, I never want to visit Australia. Too many big spiders. I mean, from what I know, and from Logan, people really overplay the whole spider thing. I think it just depends on what area you're in, because based on like, you know, what he says in his area, he lives in like the coast. I think most people live on the coast of Australia, because in middle Australia is a fucking desert, fucking horrendous area. Then there's not a whole lot of crazy wildlife there. Well, see, Corgi says, is your mom accepting boyfriend applications? Honestly, I feel like my mom might like that. Cause she's a very shy person. She's a very shy person. She knows she has to get out of her comfort zone. She knows she's shy. She knows she wants to, in order for her to meet people, she has to go out of her way to you know, open up and be more talkative and social. But she's like, oh, but I'm so shy. And she's like, there's a reason why I try to push you and your siblings to not be shy, because she herself is shy and knows how it is to struggle with being shy. So she like kind of pushed my siblings and I to not be shy, kind of thing. Yeah. Demon Nick says, no need to rush, but I hope she can find someone new. Oh, yeah. I mean, she can take her time. However much time she needs to healthily find someone, because my dad took the opposite route. Dad took the opposite route. Trying to find someone immediately to help fill his insecurity, kind of thing. At least that's my interpretation of I'm not going too much into it. I don't go too much into it. But yeah. I should end things here. I think it's pretty late at night. I should go to sleep. I have work in the morning, so thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all listening to me. Yeah. I can't say that I feel better speaking out about this, but I feel like I feel like I'm a pretty open book, and I feel like I would like my audience to know where I am. I feel like I like it for multiple reasons. Like, I feel like it's nice for people to open up about the vulnerabilities if they feel comfortable, you know what I mean? Just so, you know, especially on the internet where everyone kind of shows like highlights of their life, and it's like, oh, look, this is so great. Look, I'm going to conventions. I'm vacationing, I'm doing this and that, like it looks like they're having a great time, right? Because they're showing like their highlight reels, but in reality they're going through a lot of shit. So I feel like, you know, it kind of humanizes everyone to be able to discuss about the things if they, you know, or if they feel comfortable to share it. And I would like for people to understand my issue. Just so people can kind of see where I'm coming from. If, like, for any reason, like, I do something that maybe, like, inconveniences someone, or, like, you know, that seems off, someone questions, like, whoa, that's a bit weird. Am I the problem? That's not very cool and Mishy to do, blah, 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 blah. I kind of want it for people to understand where I'm coming from, and to maybe have a bit, you know, everyone can use a bit more empathy towards each other, you know? But at least, even when someone does something to me, or does something, and it seems like kind of like maybe inconsiderate, if I hear why they're behaving the way they're behaving, I'm like, oh, okay, I should be, you know, I see where they're coming from. I should be a bit more empathetic. You know what I mean? I feel bad hearing about people's lives. Like, since I don't really know how to respond, but I appreciate when someone opens up. I'll always give you a benefit of the doubt. Thank you, Demon. Thank you, Nick. I feel like I also don't really know how to respond to people's issues. I try the best. But it's good to know what they're going through. I don't know. I feel like it helps everyone to kind of understand, like, oh, it's rough for everyone out here, you know? We're all people, we're all humans, we all struggle with shit. For better or for worse. So I'm also trying to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Even if, like, I try to give someone benefit of the doubt. If like they do something and I feel like it's off, even though I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, if they explain, like, yeah, sorry if I behave in this way, it's because of this and that, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, you know. The clarity is nice. Having less like Prep 19, having less like room for error or like speculation or like doubts in your mind or whatever is good. So yeah, I think I should end stuff here. I should go to sleep. I should go to sleep. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. I kind of do want to make a video, like maybe have a full stream. I don't know. Have a video, maybe stream, and ask my boyfriend to like cut it up into like a fucking video kind of thing. Oh, Sandin, hello. Just in time for me to hop in. Oh, basically, right? But yeah, maybe I'll talk about it on stream. Have a let's chat, or you know, have a just chatting stream, and like basically catch everyone up. Be like, hey guys, this is how I'm feeling. Because I feel like it's more natural for me to talk in a live stream versus like a video. I feel like I'd be more stiff if I were to talk about it in a video format, but we'll see. Because the reason why I kind of want to make it a video is because I feel like it'll be more accessible to people. You know, I feel like they have to watch a whole ass fucking stream for that. But I do feel like I talk more naturally in a stream setting. So maybe just, you know, talk about it on stream, talk about my shit, and then give it to Logan, my boyfriend, and maybe he'll can make a highlights out of that to make it more digestible for people. So hopefully, just know that we're here to support and always here for you. Thank you, Galaxy Me. Thank you. I appreciate it, dude. I do. Sorry if it doesn't sound like it. I appreciate anyone. Thank you. Don't put me in a pedestal, guys. I know it's easy to say, like, I don't know. Sometimes seeing how, you know, this is my own, like, this is not to say anything bad against you guys in general, right? This is not personal about anyone here. It's just more so, like, my own thoughts about, you know, content creators out there whose fans say that, like, oh, we always support you. But then, like, you know, they get canceled for some dumb shit or something. I mean, if it's, like, again, we talked about earlier, if it's, like, legitimate shit, like bad stuff, like Miskiff or something, assuming the allegations are accurate or true, then, you know, that's some horrid shit. But if it's something like Bâan, who said some dumb shit, you know what I mean? I mean, it said something impulsive, I should say. I don't like the way I said dumb shit. I feel like it is not very good, like, connotation. But, like, you know, Bâan for saying some impulsive things, and a bunch of people unfollow her, call her, like, a bunch of mean names, because she did something on impulse. It's like there's a feeling that there's a way to go about, you know, when people say, yeah, we'll support you no matter what. It's like, not that I distrust people, but it's just everyone has a level of patience, right? Everyone has a level of patience, and they you know, I'm just another person at the end of the day. Everyone has their own things that they have to worry about, their own lives and whatnot. And maybe I'll do something one day that, you know, doesn't jive with someone, and then they'll bounce for whatever reason. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to downplay you saying you'll support me and always be here for me, Galaxy Me. You've been here for a while. I appreciate it. You have been here for a hot minute. I appreciate that, dude. It's not really me necessarily talking about you. It's more so like thoughts that kind of spurred from that kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's not directly at you. It's just kind of thoughts that like a side topic based on what you said. I thought about this kind of thing. Yeah. The Bâan stuff reminds me just how cruel and stupid the internet is, yeah. Just overthinking too much is Galaxy Me. Maybe. That's probably a way to describe it. Yeah. Yeah. Just I guess, things I had to be concerned about as a content creator, I guess I should say. Just my own, the way that I like the mind games I have to play and think about, or like, you know, concerns I had to have as someone in my position kind of thing. I always try to see streamers as people and not celebrities. That's the best way to go about it. That's the best way. I mean, celebrities, you gotta try to see them as people, you know? But I feel like it's better just to see streamers as people, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like, there's probably gonna always be some level like, ooh, to, you know, oh, this cool person, you know, you gotta put them on a pedestal up to some degree. You know what I mean? That's just, I think, that the nature of this kind of industry. You're gonna be put on some pedestal in some way, shape, or form. But it's always appreciated when people try to like understand that and try to be like, okay, even if I put them on some level pedestal, I still want to treat them as people. I'll do my best to see them as person. You know what I mean? Because there's some like creators that I think the same thing as well. It's like I follow some content creators and I put them on some pedestal, even though I try my best to see them as people. But to some degree, they will be on a pedestal to some degree. But yeah, okay, I should go. It's 11:15. I should go, guys. Thank you. If I keep talking, I'm gonna keep going around. I was supposed to go at 10 p.m. It's 11:15. I should go. But thank you. See, this is it. This is it, guys. This is like when I talked about earlier about like because a few like a couple hours ago, several hours ago, I was like, bro, I don't want to stream. I should stream. I don't want to stream. I like it's too much work, right? It's too much work. But now I'm here and I'm going an hour and a half past my fucking deadline, past my fucking cutoff because I'm having a good time and talking to everyone. So, just like, yeah, I guess explaining like my thought process and shit. So sorry for the lack of streams. Again, it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. I'm gonna want to stream, or I'm not gonna want to stream and be like, I can't be bothered. I don't want to. It's too much hassle. Bull. And then I actually stream and have a good time. So thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate y'all talking about it, or like staying here and listening to me yap about like, especially like some of the deep shit, some of the more personal stuff. Because I know like everyone's going through their own shit. Some people want to escape and whatnot, and you know they don't want to hear the real life shit that like some people are going through just because they're dealing with their own troubles and whatnot, and they just want escapism. So I appreciate everyone here listening to me trauma dumping. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Have a good one. Galaxy Me, and the topic that you mentioned earlier about being worried about me graduating, I ain't going anywhere, my dude. I ain't going. I've been on the internet for way too long. I can't say I'm chronically online like I used to be, but I've been online for a millennia. I've been online for years, man. I ain't going away anytime soon. But I've been around since DeviantArt, pre-DeviantArt even. I don't know about pre-DeviantArt, but I've been around for a while. I'm not going around. I'm not going anywhere. Thank you guys. I see y'all. Galaxy Me, Doodle, Joshua, Densely Perfect, Demon Lord Nick, Senden, anyone else who might be here. Thank you so much for watching this stream. I should go. I should go now. Take care everyone. Thank you so much. Bye.